Enter. Okay. We should be now live. You know,
Oh,
that thing.
would you look at that?
It's pretty
I just got a notification in my favorite Discord, Fine Dining.
That's the...
Holy shit, guys. Damn, dude.
Yo, the combat's already starting.
Shut up.
Did you say fine dining? No, Balance.
Yes.
If you could do me a solid favor, and, just zoom out. We gotta you're just gonna take this.
Sure. There.
Hey guys, Roll20 is a functional program that functions.
Yeah.
Jay, Voland, Ortov, Vinny, the classic characters.
Yeah.
No, I
Dr.
see
Epithet, slightly less opaque Dr. Epithet.
Bird,
He's also...
Caron Bellagio, another Voland again,
Hey,
Why is Caron Bellagio here?
Oh, he was used.
Caron Bellagio a second time.
So, today in the Roll20, you might notice a little something. We've decided to show you just how fucking stupid it is. End sentence. I swear to God, so many people pay for a subscription, and this is the kind of stuff that we get.
And
It's wonderful, isn't it?
to answer your question, Novice, yes, these are the Ghost Hut names.
Yeah, you may remember
be
us.
gone, as it were.
Yeah.
Literally that.
When we were talking about Roll20 not working, it was basically immediately after this.
Yeah.
Happened.
Not that it's ever worked that great, but every update they put out makes it far worse, just in every respect.
Yeah.
Now, Iris, the health bar's are round now. That's pretty smooth.
They are round.
Man, so
I
is
guess
the
that
fist that's
makes
gonna collide
literally-
with the jaw of the CEO of Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, it's...
Going from Foundry to this is pain. It's agony even.
Pirate your D&D books. Use alternatives to Roll20 if you have them, or alternative storage solutions so you at least don't have to pay for them. And fuck wizards, Yeah. They don't deserve your money.
literally.
Sorcerers all the way!
Yeah.
Anyway, as an aside, since, we have been here for about 3 minutes, hello, welcome to DBA Data Bounties, an offshoot of our primarily weekly game set in the anime campaign / Epithet TTRPG system, which, speaking of the Epithet part of that, I mean, that's being worked on. That's cool. We'll see when that eventually gets released. Officially, anyways. Speaking of the DBA part of it, though, that is a rotating cast of characters, players, and GMs, telling many different stories in many different ways. Data Bounties, however, are an offshoot set in a digital subspace, where many things are possible, primarily beating the shit out of random people that we want for our entertainment. Just for small rewards, fun, just a thing we do in our off time. And the one running this beating the shit out of someone for our entertainment is Scarlet. Who the hell, how are you doing, friend?
I'm doing okay. Today you will be beating up 8. You might remember her from getting hyper-murdered in episode 188, End of the Line. Well, simply put, this was the bounty that I wanted to run, and so now it's being run.
It's really funny how disrespectful this is in universe.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
This is like the most disrespectful thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Cortana also. It sure also happened with Cortana.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess that my characters just kind of get fucked in data bounties. Over.
And speaking of over, that was Scarlet's introduction, and now it's my turn. Yay! Yeah, I'm Ballast. I'm the streamer for today. I'm playing Tenacious Jack. He's a vampire man. He has a really big fucking buster sword. And that's really all that's notable about him, other than he has chunky stamina bar.
Yeah.
You know who else is chunky? Well, someone with the chompy teeth. That would be Ego. Hey, Penny.
Hey, what's up?
I can't believe she's breaking shit.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Penny. I'm playing Ego. She hasn't been seen in a fucking long time and has never appeared as any kind of, like, player before. In anything. So this is the first time she's being used in something like this. Yeah, she's just been adjusting, let's say, to being a real biological creature. She's just adjusting to being a real biological creature instead of a hologram. If you would like to know more about her, watch episode 117, I think it is.
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Nemesis 12.
She's a good character.
True.
Speaking of truly a good character, hey Iris. You are
I am
fictional.
a good character, you're right.
Yeah.
I am Iris. Hello, everyone. I am playing a new girl of mine who I've made fairly recently, who I've been wanting to test out. Her name is Lucia Margot Soraya. She has powers that allow her to warp and change the bodies and physicalities of others and herself freely. Very supportive utility character, but I'm looking forward to trying her out in something proper.
My brain is struggling to try to find a bounce off of that, but it's fine. I'm sure Gecko can handle one. If Gecko unmutes anyway.
Ah, yes, I just need to unlock my microphone with my brand new character, Elena Dorado. Ha ha ha. Yes, I'm playing a new quote-unquote character that Roche and Drake made as part of a Adopt-a-thon. They/she as an epithet that can lock and unlock things, to put it very bluntly, which she uses in very creative ways. I'm excited to play her.
And speaking of excited, well, Roche.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Hey there, everybody, it's me, Roche. You might recognize me as Lizard or Slime, whichever one you prefer. I stole Soleil's intro there as a funny little joke. Today I'm playing a new little bastard. Their name is Velvetina, or Vel for short. They're probably just gonna go by Vel. But they're a character made for me by Amber. And they're funny.
I don't think funny is a good descriptor of Zanza, so I'm not going to use that. But hey, Zanza, how are you doing?
Zanza was made by Amber, though.
I mean, yeah, you know, I wasn't going to say that's not the case.
Hi, I'm me, I'm Zanza. I've never, ever been funny before. I just suck the comedy out of the brain.
I'm not saying that you aren't comedic. I'm just saying you're not funny, parentheses, as Roche means it.
Not a little goblinoid.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Not even full goblin, a goblinoid.
Goblinoid, yeah. Well, anyway, I'm Zanza. I'm playing funny ghost baby. I just sort of walked in here because someone couldn't make it. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah!
Yo!
If you also want to walk somewhere,
If you also can't make
Go
it
outside.
I will snap your neck. If you can't make it to this stream, but want to know when we're doing other streams, you should go to Fine Dining, our Discord server. There's the link. Join
Walk
it.
on down to Fine Dining.
Waka waka.
No, just walk.
Me when someone's asking how we stir fry food, and they try to bring out a pot. No,
So anyway,
just walk.
transition.
Free us from this hell.
Yeah. So Scarlet, you are the ruler of this okay.
go somewhere.
Oh god. Alright.
Go somewhere.
I'm going.
Listen, I'm loading in. Give me a second. Roll 20 is not enjoying this.
Where is 8 gonna show up? Only time will tell.
Let's see.
Do we do
Train's
start of
moving
com-
pretty fast though. Not
Do
gonna
we
lie.
do we want to do start of combats before 8 shows up, or?
Yeah, might as well, I guess.
Alright.
Oh, what are you talking about, Skull? She's right here.
Yo! I'm gonna
Oof.
put Ego on top of this page. Man,
Give me-
why is this map the one that fucking eats shit?
It's probably because of the amount of assets on it.
Fair.
Not that that's a bad thing, just logistically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry for.
I'll,
This is my recompense for making my maps detailed.
I'll go here. And
How
I'll,
dare you put effort into things?
There we
Where
go.
Where does she show up?
We don't
We
know.
don't know.
That's the gimmick. Just choose
We're gonna,
your starting
um,
position.
I'm gonna start off in heavy set mode.
I'm gonna start off next to a free source of healing for myself.
I got
Vampires
that's
just blood.
fair
You just gonna
enough.
drink up the ground, barbarian?
Oh no, this is my first turn in combat. Never mind. It's not the start
Alright.
of combat, so don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
might as well roll initiative while we're at it, right?
I'm
Yeah.
thirsty.
Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-da-da-dum.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
I don't need
We're
your
feeling
full
it, huh?
name.
I'm really feeling it. Seta, you
Fine.
go first.
What are you doing? Crack!
No.
No!
I just wanted everyone to roll.
So is Lucia or just attacking the 0.5?
I that's what I was saying. Is she takes the 0.5.
Who does?
Seta. You're
Alright, I'll take it.
18.5.
I'm
Years old.
All right.
no. You tricked me. It's put me at the bottom. I'm drowning.
Kilo
I do
That's
it.
right.
is drowning and empty.
There you go.
It's Kurapika.
Whatever fucking one.
There is.
Alright.
I don't have a start of combat, but I have a passive that I'd like to show before I start doing combat. So,
Okay.
this blop. So basically, when Eleanor attacks Shiznizzle, they can put a block on it, which seals it off.
Right.
So, and the more it's tampered with, the more it reacts violently when it unlocks. So, for example, locking an arm, making you unable to use it, and then you rip the lock off and it, like, blows your arm and you with it into the nearby wall.
Uh-huh. Well, there's a certain something that I'm sure you can take a stab in the dark as to, that I'm not going to allow you to lock very easily. But, with that being said, I think that we can start.
I have no bones.
That's
That is
great.
wonderful, Penny.
That's so great, Penny.
So,
I just want
You
to
all-
take you and jiggle you around.
so you all understand, you all get into the bounty, a few moments pass. Some of you know how disrespectful this is to the legacy of one Sugiyomi parody. Most of you probably don't. Half of you probably wouldn't care. Another second passes. God, this train's going pretty fast. Another second.
I've never been on a train before.
Ego, it's funny that you say that, because if Fate has her way, you're not going to be on it for that much longer.
She's on the tank, isn't? Yep.
What do you think, Iris? What kind of monster do you think I am? Not put her on the fucking tank. So, as per the original fight, 8 gets an attack before anyone else, and will act in between every turn. So, Ego, you're knocked in the back of the head for 10 damage to start.
All right. Well, you know, that's great. That's great. Let me just real quick check which ability name I'm looking at here. All right, it's cooking, but not by the book. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, she's gonna try and slash that attack. It doesn't matter how the attack is performed. She's going to slash the attack and turn the force of it into a cake.
Okay.
Ooh, we are rolling good today. No, she just takes the attack, like the essence of that. The existence of it is turned into a cake.
All right.
It's not like it turns your weapon.
Basically, it turns conceptual damage into cakes.
Yeah. I get it now. It's all right. In that case, right? As a lines up for a Cat in the Hat style bat to the back of the skull, metallic cake is just kind of formed at the bottom there, and some of the shavings just go onto 8's swinging arm, and she's like, "Huh, neat."
I mean, I rolled a 4.
Oh, my mistake. Die, actually. Yeah.
So I'll just take my 13.
Yeah, you're just gonna take that nice, clean third to the teen.
Yeah.
Metal shavings are still, hovering around her swinging arm. Ah, God, this is a fucking rush, though! Never experienced anything even close to fucking like this.
L plus you're dead, plus didn't ask.
I'm sorry? I'm still fucking standing pretty far away from dead last I checked. With that, Seta, your turn for realsies.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's great. All right. Well. All right. Let me think about what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna start up by setting up. None of my allies would be in this, right? Yeah, none of my allies would be in this. Good. I'm gonna set up my no zone. Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
No zone.
Good.
No zone.
This is what we need.
Against 8? Yeah.
8's roll 20 passive is nobody rolls an 8 or above.
Yeah, it's great. It's so powerful. All right. In that case, I'm going to spend a movement action to increase haunt by 1. I should probably post that passive. Oops. Blah blah blah. Essentially, while Seta's around, there's a sort of passive. She builds up a red stat on the arena itself called its haunt.
Yeah.
It generally starts at 0. It can start with more if it's an especially spooky area, but this isn't a spooky area.
Considering
so
we're fighting a dead person, does that make it at 1?
No.
Alright.
Starting with some is supposed to be difficult.
Yeah,
this is not close.
Yeah.
So point is, I'm going to create 1. So haunt is at 1. Then that also means that my funny talent triggers. So I got a wisp on the field.
Alright.
I'll put it right here.
The real?
Actually, I don't want it to be right next to Ego. I'll put it right there. There we go.
Alright.
I prefer Ego to live. For now.
For now.
And then I'm going to attempt to switch stances.
Yeah.
So I'm moving into my where's my grabby stance? All right, yokai stance. Essentially, Seta's soul exits her body and forms beside her. Ooh, that's big for some reason. There we go. Forms beside her, turns into an arm. I will attempt to anytime. Ooh, it doesn't actually have the range to do that. Damn it. In that case, I'm just, Alright, yeah. I'll just do... resting place, then. For the... No, I won't.
Yo,
That's my turn.
4-3, you're right!
That's my turn.
You could have theoretically, flung this, is that fucking like a missile or something?
I go to it, or it goes to me, so I would be hitting myself.
Oh, okay.
That is
You don't
a
wanna get
tank
blown
shell.
up?
There
No,
are
I-
no tank shells in this as current, so...
So, not a very good idea.
Okay, dude.
Point is, that's my turn. That's everything.
Goodness
Sorry.
me, the little... Yeah. Goodness me, the stories I'll have to tell 6 by the time this shit is over. Who should I get next? Oh, I have an idea! 8 just, leaps at Lucia.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Bat held high, conks you on the head with that? That's a high number. I'm gonna say 13.
Lucia is going to very quickly bring her arms up around her head to block the blow, and at the same time, turn her arms as hard carapace-like as possible to negate as much of the damage as she can.
Alright, give me a rule!
No.
Die, everybody!
This is going to be very short.
Evidently.
I'm at
What is
think this is
happening?
I think this is gonna be 8 minutes. Yeah, so I guess take 15 and I'd recommend tying
And
the noose
suck
to
your
the
ass. Yeah, I'll get right on that, madam.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Lucia, it's your turn. Are you gonna roll more than 6?
We'll see, won't we? She's going to, first of all, just back up a bit.
Okay.
Ow.
Hi. It's clear already this is going
What's
to
the
be...
matter? Scared?
Yes. This is going to be an entirely new league from the training I've done so far. Alright then. No holding back. I'm just gonna use my once per combat right now. Let's see if I can roll it. Oh, thank Christ.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So here's what happens, Scarlet.
Okay.
Basically, this gigantic fog-like tumors grow from inside of Lucia's body, spreading around her like this rainbow fog. And then all of that fog goes and attaches to 8. So, there are these giant fucking virus tumors attached to her body. And at the start of each of her turns, all those,
Yeah.
I will get to mutate, I will get to apply a mutation to her, and I will get to, and she will take some damage, variable, depending on what you're feeling, but at least a decent amount. You can get rid of the tumors, but it's pretty hard. It typically takes, an action or 2 to get rid of them, at least.
Oh, dude, put one of those on me.
Alright.
I'm not
is
sure
it
you'd
is it
want that.
just she has been tumored, as it were?
Yep.
Alright, got it.
So again, it's at the start of each of her turns. She's going to take variable damage, and also a minor mutation that, again, she can shrug off or try to remove the tumors altogether, but it is difficult.
Yeah, in that case, I assume that's all you have to do?
Not quite. As a... Let me check what... This is a free action, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to absolute maximum, tankiness here and go to, muscle-bound build. So I only have 3 movement, but I get 5 more stam.
Okay. Makes sense.
And then... let's see. Let me see here. Is this, do I need to roll for this? Yeah, I'm just gonna use her bonus action, that uses her passive, which I'll go ahead and link. This is the first time she's showing up. Basically, with her powers, she can freely manipulate her body and shift into anything she wants and do anything to herself that she wants. She can do it to others too, but it's more temporary, and you can shrug them off if the changes are unwanted. Then, let's see. Yep, I'm gonna just do a bonus action. This isn't rolled to do what I was trying to do before. I'm gonna spend 2 to just make my body as much of an iron slab as possible. Just denser bones, tougher skin, anything that'll help me take less damage.
Alright, is that rolled for?
Nope, but I just pay
Alright.
2 and it happens.
Got it, I'll keep that in mind. I put that on you for a reason. In that case, 8 goes again. What do you want to do?
What would be best? You know what? Let's... Cause this is, like... Forcibly mutates the target, debilitating and dealing minor damage. Let's make it harder for her to hold her bat. Let's make her fingers incredibly fucking sweaty. They, like, produce liquid at an incredibly high rate, so it's very hard for her to hold on to her bat. And of course, you know, this is, like, building up over time, so it's not, like, all immediate.
Yeah. Is this ruled or not?
No, because the tumors are on her. So this is just happening because of the tumors.
Alright, understood. I'll keep that in mind. She just, like, hits the floor once or twice. Damn. Alright. I'm not sure if I like these things. Hope you don't mind if I take them off. Health state be damned! The saw blade... The saw blade, with a motion of her hand, just, like, goes to her batting arm, and the way that I see it, there are, like, 4 tumors on her right now at various locations. And, as in any time, I'm just gonna try and slice it off. One of them, like, remarkably clean, too. The metal that the saw blade was made of breaks apart and sort of blocks the wound that it would have made. God, this is wonderful! This is like an Epithet if it was, like, slightly different from what little I've heard about him. Well, not that I'm gonna need something like that to beat y'all. 8, keeping up her, streak of, you know, just, like, big murder time. Yeah, Velvetina's getting, Velva beaten to death.
Alright, so let me just guess, right? I'm gonna just, like, use this thing, and I'm gonna roll, like, what, a 4 or something? Like, let's... Oh, cool. So, effectively,
what the fuck are you talking about, bud?
Vel takes out, like, a piece of gum from her mouth, and, just sort of very quickly throws it down at the ground where it forms into a big portal, which they just sort of, like, you know, whoop on through and, jump out to the other side. Both of these spaces count as the same space, but she also gets to, or they also get to move one space out, so they're not getting hit.
Got
So
it.
let's see, up to double my movement away. How about we make it so that funny people can like join in if they want. But
Okay.
Sounds good.
no need to
she-
thank me. Just you walk through it if you want.
Swish.
Sure.
Ah! Swing and a fucking miss! Ah, still, 2 for 3. Ain't a strike yet! Speaking of, Velvet.
Yep. So let me just go ahead and casually walk back and tumors.
Yeah, speaking of the tumors, just again, every one of her turns, hands are gonna get slightly worse. She's gonna take a little more damage.
Mm-hmm.
As of just
Let's
a reminder.
see. Do I make him angrier or do I make him grow more?
Ooh, either way sounds interesting.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Velvet is gonna like flow out their long hair, which has like weird cosmic looking paint at the ends of it, and they're gonna like swing their hair about and draw on some of the tumors, and they're gonna draw a big red angry face on it. Let's see here.
Alright.
Cool. Effectively what this does is they can paint on something. It has an effect based on what they paint and what color they use, and since I'm painting
Red Angie.
I want the tumors to just attack her system, dude. I just want her to like have giga cancer and die really fast,
Alright.
I guess.
Giga cancer. Got it.
And this will give me an excuse to post my passive. So whenever I use something that someone else sets up, they get a +1 to add to something numerical in their kit for the the combat.
Okay.
And then Vel's,
So that's
over
this.
here.
You can move, act, move. Neat.
No, they're just the same space. It just like, yeah, I want to
Oh,
theoretically.
right, okay.
Actually,
I see.
it doesn't really matter which one I'm in. She's just there.
She counts as being in both spaces simultaneous, specifically, is the thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're
Got
doing
it,
the
got it.
portal thing
Yeah,
where
the
they're
same
kind of
space,
like,
yep.
where they're kind of like hopping into one, hopping out of the other. Quick succession, sorta. That's the end of their turn.
Alright. 8's turn goes on again. What are you doing, Lucia?
Still just continually making her hands weaker, more slippery, just making it harder for her to hold the bat, and therefore reducing damage and maybe debuffing her
Uh-huh.
rolls a bit.
She just fucking spits a little bit. Disease, huh? Always was the worst way to go out. Nothing glorious about it. Just sitting in your bed waiting to fucking die.
I couldn't agree more.
Some of the wires get attached to her arm. It's a lot slower than in session for a variety of reasons. And yet you just keep trying to go with it. I like people who, get limits to their epithet a lot better than ones who don't. You get me? Or, in other words, I think I want to get rid of you real soon. Let's see.
Oh, I have limits, believe me.
8 gestures towards the flamethrower, and it rattles a bit below your feet, but it doesn't do much else, as she just like, alright, look at that. Come on, let's think a little bit. His power is sort of like an epithet. Maybe that'll make me use it a little bit better, right? Aluna.
Hello. Okay.
Hi.
Alana just kind of has been sitting on this box, just like chilling, just watching the fight.
Uh-huh.
Stretches, gets up. Alright. She looks tough. Let's try it out. And boop. Step. Wait, I can't really go there, can I? Because
No, you can move
Velveteen.
through it. You just can't stop on it, probably.
Gotcha.
You can move through allies, so I get it.
Yeah, exactly. And Elena has. She's average. Okay, so that would mean I'd have to stop on that. Oh no, if that counts as the same space,
You
then
would
that
be
would
able
be.
to move one space from
Yeah,
where
it's that.
Velvet is.
Alright, sure. So, stepping out here.
One space, not two.
Yeah. I know.
Fog.
Yo.
Everyone sees as Velvet's phone gets a notification, and literally a pixelated +1 pops out over it, and they just seem a little happy about that.
Yeah, just. Alright then. So. I think, yeah, she's just for now, Elena is just gonna run up and hit her with the old key overdrive.
Okay.
Oh, my sheet is glitching out. Give me a second, please.
No.
Oh no! Here it is. So, just flare of golden key as the birthmark epithet mark on her cheek. Lights up, along with it. And, she's just gonna fucking go for a nice, meaty, kick straight to this, lower abdomen.
Alright. Is this a very chaotic kind of move, or
sorry.
no?
So, actually, my bad, I misremembered. That is just, setting up her next attack. The ability. She actually has to make an attack.
Okay.
With the key, so assuming that works.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Then... What the kick? Here's the kick.
Alright,
And it rolls
is
with
the
it.
blast chaotic, would you say? Okay.
It's not refined, but I wouldn't call it chaotic. It's basically just, oh hey, I'm gonna unlock my key, and then it's like, alright,
Okay,
this is key.
okay. So
Like,
here's what I'll say then, right?
it's
The
raw.
blast, yes, the blast is forceful, and it is kind of comedic as 8 is with a hard kick sent flying into the motorcycle, and then just has to tumble a little bit. Some burn marks from the blast are noticeable, and every shaving and spark that came off from the from the ground is just magnetized and attracted to 8's arm again, as it slowly gets more and more of a metal carapace almost.
Yeah.
Nice, simple, and easy, huh?
Elena just shrugs. That was a pretty good kick, yeah.
That's why I always prefer my bat, It's nice, simple beat stick.
Now, because of
yeah.
that key overdrive, she, presuming that the kick hit, where she was aiming, she just
Lower
straight up has a keyhole in her abdomen, yeah. So,
She either doesn't acknowledge it or doesn't notice. It's hard to tell which, especially in this state. 8 turns around to Seta. Kids are something, you get me? All this potential wrapped up in a little easily manipulatable pod, you get me? You get me? Never
Disgusting.
fucking mind, I guess. She turns around to Lucia. I'm not saying that I'm the one who does the fucking manipulating, asshole. I'm saying that I've seen some real terrible kids.
I have as well.
Well, hey, maybe we can have something to connect ourselves then. 8 kicks off and is gonna try and just strike Seta.
That's her name.
It's you! So what's that gonna do? Or actually, I should probably react before that. Is it gonna hit, I should say?
Yes. Low damage, but damage. Like 5 for reference.
I am going to have my arm, because fuck, my arm is like no reach right now. Because Haunt is low. Let me double check how many. Range is equal to half minimum. Okay, I'm gonna use my yokai stance arm grab to try and grab onto this pillar and pull myself there to avoid the hit.
Okay, repeat what you're doing for me?
So you know how her soul is currently formed as like an arm that's floating by her?
Yes.
Yes. Coming out of her. It grabs onto this metal thing and pulls her there to avoid the attack.
Alright. Yeah, no. 8 puts a little bit too much force into it. You dodge like fucking butter side down piece of toast. Like you watch as 8 was fairly certain that wasn't going to happen. You see like her grip her fucking shoulder. I was not expecting that. Okay. Gonna have to put a little bit more expectancy into you, kid. Not bad, not bad.
I'm filled with fear.
I like you. You're honest. Tenacious.
So now
I want to. Before we go, can I just ask? My passive has a thing where Haunt goes up by 1 whenever I crit on an attack or ability. This is technically a thing I get from an ability. Would you count that?
1 sec.
I understand if not.
Yes.
Rad. All right.
Enjoy that coin flip.
Okay.
So as I
Jack.
was going to say, are we currently in sunlight, Scarlet, just to confirm?
Oh God, you are. Oh, I didn't think about that.
It's fine, because when we were doing setup for where we were starting then, in that case, Jack is just currently holding his sword above him like a fucking parasol, just standing in the shade with it. Of course it has to be outside right now. That means I can't use my sword, because his hair is just holding it above himself, because it's busy giving me shade. In which case, he's going to take a step here. 3, 4, because he needs a straight line, and currently, I don't know how, because range, it counts as an actual portal for range attacks, so I think that means it would just go out the other side, I think, is how it's worded, so I'm just going to assume that I wouldn't be able to hit 8 with a ranged attack from where I was. So I'm just gonna. Would you look at that?
Oh, would I? 10 damage. Yeah, no. That goes off without a hitch. It's twice per combat. I'll let it succeed at, medium effectiveness. Deals 10.
Alright. And that's, you know what, I might as well. It's not really probably going to be that useful, but, I'm going to use my bonus action, spend 3, just as his eyes glint. Who knows, someone might use something I could try to attempt on my next turn.
Now, I want to... Yeah.
Yes,
I want to say...
Sansa?
Your attack deals another +2 spirit damage.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
Alright, that's my turn.
Yep.
8's tumors continue to be angry.
Remember to put your spirit stacks on 8. You get 2.
Right. 2, you said?
Yeah. You know how it works, right? Or...
It's blue health in fighting games. You're better with it than I am. Just tell me how much damage I take / how much I heal in the chat, and I will act accordingly.
Understood.
8. 8 does not appreciate the tumors. At this point, her batting arm is not only quite sweaty, but also, like, just covered in a thin layer of metal at this point. She doesn't seem to mind that much, though. She holds out a hand to the handful of beams over here, a Czech hedgehog, as it's called. And again, it rattles slightly, but that's it. She just shakes her head. Alright then, guess I'm not really understanding the way this thing works at all. Well, that's fine. Her bat, almost subconsciously, just gets a few more sharp pieces, and she's going to try and cut off another tumor. I'll say that works. 2 left. Ego.
Alright. So, my stamina bar has unupdated, which is nice of it.
Hooray.
She composes herself and lets go off passive again. Whap! I get 5 taste traps to just place where I want within 4 spaces of me.
Alright.
They have different effects based on whether or not you are an ally, an enemy, or ego.
Sure.
Here they are. Enemies get trapped, allies heal, and ego can, instead of healing on gaining the buff, harvest the taste trap. And then there's different flavors.
Sure.
But I'll get to those when I do them. So, the 5 that I'm going to place, I am going to... Let's see. The stamina bars definitely aren't updated, but probably Lucia needs the most. So...
Yes.
I'm going to put a savory one here. In fact, I'm going to put 2 savory ones down over here. And then I am going to... yeah. I think that's fun. I'm going to put 2 sour ones down here. I will type out what they are afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will just put a, yeah. I knew those. Okay, hold on. Yeah. I'll put a savory one next. Alright. So, here is savory. And here is sour. And once my turn ends, I will tell you what ones are what. Or rather, type in the thing, what they're what. Alright. So, I am going to harvest, using half my movement, the savory one in front of me, so
Sure.
that my actions potentially, my actions happen a second time with less effectiveness. I says actions, it was vague when I wrote it, but I'm just going to say my next action, basically, happens again.
Sure.
And bam, life but not as we know it. No, that's not only, it's my life is a space station hologram. I'm gonna spend, oh, I don't spend anything for this, I just get to do this. I'm going to just summon an ego.
Okay.
I do not roll for this.
Legend says that this ego has the power to summon an ego!
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That works.
And do the thing, it would happen again, but less effective, so I imagine this one wouldn't get to act and would have less stamina. So,
Yes, basically.
how much less? They only have 5 of
Let's say they have 2.
Okay, works with me. And then... yeah, so this ego is, going to go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And... yeah, they're just gonna pull out a fucking, well, I say pull out. They are going to manifest a hard light, just a hard light katana. I think that's just gonna be the simplest thing. With
Alright.
one range and 5 damage.
Sure.
And attack with it.
Make the attack, then you harlot.
I
That
rolled
was
14.
the
14?
attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it'll deal the 5.
Alright.
5 prescribed.
And to end my turn, after I actually use the rest of my movement, because all I did was spend half of it to harvest, she's gonna hop here. Hey, hair guy. I see you're having trouble there. If you want, like a weapon like that, I can make one and give it to you. Also, in case people are wondering, it did deal damage to 8, dealt 5.
Yep.
In case people are wondering, voice mod now forces me to pay for custom voices, so Ego doesn't have a voice mod anymore. Yay!
I hate voice mod.
Yeah!
It's a one-time purchase until it actually isn't. Sorry.
Yeah,
gamers.
exactly.
Everything is
purchased
ruined
it.
forever.
Yep.
Over time.
So do you mean it'll be as good as my Buster Sword to confirm, or no?
Well, you know, if you want to say, you know, how good it is in, I don't know, numerical value, what would you say?
I would say it has a 10-foot reach, and deals 9 damage.
Okay, so it's basically 2 range 9 damage.
Yes.
I can do 2 and 7 or 1 and 8.
I think if you could... So do your holograms actually obstruct light, or would light pass through them?
I think it would be more like they diffuse light. So light would still pass through, it would just be diffused.
In that case, don't feel the need. I just need to find. Eventually, I will maneuver around and find something to stand under. Is all. It's fun.
She salutes. All right. That's me. I'll type out what these are, and again, if people want reminders, I will post in the chat.
Eight's turn. The bat's really starting to slip from her. Of course, the one time that I'd want it to be made out of metal. This poor bitch is made of aluminum. Metal, huh?
Aluminum is a metal.
But let me tell you something, big guy. I'm not sure if you passed 5th grade, but do you know that aluminum actually isn't magnetic?
You didn't
the
say
more
anything
you
about
know.
magnetic.
Yeah! If you haven't noticed, my powers seem to revolve around magnets, dumbass! 8 is going to do something very interesting. She has 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Vanishes apparently.
Oh yeah, that
as
is.
with a gesture of her hand, all of the wire is just fucking picked up. I'm gonna give a cursory roll. This gun is pulled a little bit closer. As you know, Bat barely being held on to at this point. Settle.
Congratulations, I guess. He just says that she just fucking runs away.
Alright, spirit stacks
Oh, go
drop by
Squirrel.
1.
Yeah. She waves a hand of iron.
You want to be over there?
I would... Yeah, I'd prefer it. Although I'll be kind of far away.
Can't get you over there really, like, fast or whatever, but I can do this. Velvet's gonna use their anytime to create portal. Just, it's gonna be here, and then I'm gonna move the other side over there.
Yeah,
Hog.
makes sense.
So... Let's see here, what's 12 spaces away from me? There.
Beep.
Yep, and then they're just gonna swoop out of the way. Gestures into the
Good.
portal.
Alright, yeah, time to attack. So 1, 2, 3.
Seta attack! What do you got for me?
Sega, attack!
Heavy dog! Alright. I am going to, first of all, attempt bonus action Consecrated Ground. Awesome. It's the first time I've done it, so Haunt goes up by 1. Let me draw my fucking zone. Basically, every turn on initiative, this is dealing 1 damage to people, 1 spirit damage to people. But also it gives you ways to spend spirit stacks for advantage instead of just holding them to heal or letting them decay, which is scary. But that's fine. I will do funny. Ooh, also, I believe this gets me another wisp. I'll put it over here to have more coverage. And I get to move this one. I'll move it down one, I guess. Then I will basic attack. No, I won't.
Which, the wires just, like, extend forward and, wrap up your Kopesh, and you're barely able to even pull it out before, she can move again.
Well,
Is that it?
I have more than one blade. I'm gonna soul stance. Switch into... Where is it? Regalia stance. Which, I already used my bonus action. Never mind, actually. I'm not going to do that. I'll go into Aegis stance for defense. And that will be my turn.
Uh-huh. 8 continues to be chipped away at by the tumors, but hops over 1, 2, taking the gun with her through wires. 3, 4, holds it up towards Seta, half of the weight being handled by the wires, the other half by the weird magnet shit. Alright, it's been a while since I've used one of these. Let's see if I still have my touch. Seta. Take 7.
Alright, I take 4. As the shield that I've sort of morphed into... my soul that I've morphed into a shield around myself sort of comes in and blocks a little bit of the incoming attack, but not all.
Ah, fancy. The stock of the gun is slowly assimilated into the iron. Let me just give a cursory roll. The front half of this tank shell is as well. Small now.
Yeah.
Lucia.
And as a reminder, she is taking damage, and just I want to make it increasingly hard for her to hold on to any weapon over time.
Oh yes, I understand.
So,
and for your reference again, this is what Savory does. If you step in it, but you can only do 1 per turn.
grants 1 DR, give and receive 1.5 healing.
Yep.
That's fun.
Including when you pick it up, so you'd heal for 3 if you were to pick it up.
Alright. Well, first, I think I'm going to save it for now, but I'm going to step over here. Lucia looks to Eluna. Hey, so I can tell you're a pretty heavy hitter. Do you want something that's going to let you hit even harder, or something that'll help keep you alive?
Something to help me keep alive.
Alright. Then Lucia is going to hold up her hand, and the tips of her fingers and fingernails sort of extend a bit, almost until her nails resemble little needle-like syringes. And then they sort of pump forwards as she pokes her hand into Eluna. And I'm going to spend 2 stamina to give her some fast healing. And just speed up her body's regenerative processes, if that sounds fine with you, Scarble.
Yep.
Alright. And then I'm gonna go boop boop and pick this up so that healing is increased by 1.5 times.
Yeah.
Jeez. Alright.
And you would heal for free.
And I heal
And
3.
gain a DR.
Nice.
Yep. It lasts for 2 rounds.
Okay.
I'll just
That
put
it?
a number there. No, not quite yet, because also let's As a main action, I will just mutate myself.
Okay.
Let's give myself some fast healing too, to be quite fucking honest with you.
Okay.
And I'll just pay another 2 to make that happen, because, like, I understand fast healing is good, but I want to give us some sustain. So, that's that for now. We're just gonna... And so, basically, we each only have 1 fast healing, but it's essentially 2 fast healing because of the boosts we get.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. That's it.
Right. Alright, Tsukiyomi continues to be battered by the, tumors. Let me, just do that. Let me just do that. Alright, these things are really starting to piss me off. She, like, the metal almost folds in on itself. God damn it, no. I'm going to say that she took a decent bit of damage, but, the penultimate tumor is removed. James has been server muted for some reason. Hello. And what else is there to say? Right. Let's give another cursory roll. The other half of the tank shell pops up. So velvety.
Okay, Vel has just kind of been looking over Tenacious Jack this entire time. Hey, dude, how do you feel about, like, hair dye or whatever?
No, that...
Not even if it, like, blocks the sun?
No, my hair is... Do not touch my hair. He just kind of like fucking runs his hand through the hair that isn't holding the sword. This is my hair. I've styled it as such very specifically.
How do you feel about tattoos on your entire skin?
No.
You're making this real hard. Do you want to, like, not have to deal with the sun or not, dude?
I'm dealing with it perfectly fine as is.
That's not a good enough answer. Vel is gonna, like... think for a moment. So if we touch any of this stuff on the ground, it just kind of disappears, right? Or is it assumed that it's like eaten or something?
I mean, it's just like there. I guess you could touch it and not eat it if you wanted to.
You know what? I'm not gonna make that into fucking sun blocking something or other. You know what, Mr. Jack? I don't know how I can help you other than. Here's an idea. Vela's gonna like paint a Yeah, let's paint a black moon symbol on the blade so that, you know, it creates maybe a little bippy of darkness around him whenever he uses it, hopefully.
Alright.
11.
I'll say that works.
So Vela's like, alright, not the hair, not the skin. Their hair reaches up, draws black moon on the blade. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. You go ahead and do whatever with it. I'm gonna go hang out with the girls.
Alright, I guess. Just kind of looks at the scribble on his fucking sword.
What does Vel do?
What?
I mean, what does the sour do? Sorry, my brain
It's-
blanked.
sorry.
Whenever you step into it, you can lower a cost by 1 for 2 rounds. It's minimum 0.
Gotcha. Nom nom nom. Hey.
Okay.
Ooh,
Sorry, things
and
are running a
actually,
little.
I buff you for this.
Yeah, so Ego gets to get a +1 to something in their kit.
Ooh, boy, that's fun. What if I made it so I had 10 points to play with, and it could make an 8 damage, 9 damage one range?
Well, I don't know, dude. That's the end of Vel's turn.
8 goes again. And let me show you one of the few passives that 8 actually has while she's in Jagged Metal Hurricane. A simulator of metals. Where basically, the more metal that she gets, the more she can do the funky little magnet powers. Like, the lower the failure DC gets, as it were. That's right, Zanza. 8 crucified Jesus. Speaking of... Yeah, these tumors are really starting to piss me off. I said they're starting to piss me off! As, I'm glad you had fun, Ballast. The, arm just goes in again. And just folds in on itself. Plenty of blood, like, starts leaking from certain bits and pieces of the, metallic arm before it's just reattracted back into the thing. And, I'm going to say that, she took a little bit more damage, but it's finally over. Iris, I want you to know that DOT dealt 40 damage to her over
Hell
the
yeah.
entire over this time that it's affected her.
Crap,
This
right.
being
This is
to
what
be
happens when you have a turn every turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. This being said, that was a main action.
And anytime.
Hey, Luna, you're up.
You heal 2.
Wow. My icon is fucked.
Yeah!
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna. It's annoying the shit out of me, so I'm just gonna. Just it's for me. My like stamina bar isn't updating, and like
That's actually a universal issue that duplicating the icon won't help. Sorry.
Yeah, Roll20 no longer updates
No.
your bars anymore.
You're gonna have to do that every
It
turn
takes,
if you want it to continuously stay updated.
It takes like 5 or 10 minutes for it to update for me. Every time.
that is ridiculous.
No, they updated how all the token stuff works, which
That's-
broke how all the tokens and stuff work.
That is god awful. Okay. Fire is going off. Because that's gonna annoy the shit out of me. Yeah, Eleanor just sitting back, like doing some little stretches, you know, whatever. Sees her time to shine, I suppose. Looks up, just as she's passing by, you know. You know, you're pretty useful. The skills. Body modification.
Appreciate it, thanks.
Gives a nod. Like,
You look plenty strong as well, so good luck.
I'm pretty handy. Say, don't suppose either of you want to go. Like, there's a half-assed point in that direction, you know, towards 8 over there.
I'm fine back here for now, though. If needed, I can catch up.
Oh, dude, I'm not really a frontline fighter. I'm basically just here to, like, make you guys fucked up or something. I don't know. I'm kind of just, like, bored. I'm kind of just, like, doing this because I feel like it.
Yeah, I get you. Anyways,
Just kind of watching stuff gets, like, really tiring.
4, 5, 4, 5. Alright,
Yo, love the webcomic, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Seen thousands of them, you know, pretty cool.
Sorry, you were saying Gecko?
alright, yeah, Eleanor walks up. Hey, pokes at squishy body. How about you?
Hey.
Express trip to 8.
Hmm.
Last chance.
They look all the way down there.
Okay. Using any time.
Okay.
Yep. Just making a god dang door, which I guess doesn't work.
Well, no, here's the thing, right? So, how did she open up the space?
So, basically, how it looks visually is she just like crouches down and like taps the floor with like a yellow energy, so like surrounding her finger, and it just kind of like a door opening up from the ground, like a trapdoor.
She Ego sees what you're doing here. Oh no, you're okay. No, I saw what you were doing earlier. All right. I am gonna use recipe for success on Eleanor.
Okay.
So basically, I wrap I wrap a tendril around them, and I can basically assist them.
Sure.
Like I can modify them as though like using like a crafting recipe. So basically, I'm going to like direct her hand as though she were like making the lock in the floor before touching it, so that she can like open it that way. That is a 6. Unfortunate.
That's okay.
It's usually this does better. The better I describe it as well.
Die, I do suppose.
Ripper. So Elder just like crouches down, taps the floor, gets tentacled.
Sorry,
You know,
I was trying to do
dude,
something about it.
space.
Oops.
Anyway, so I think what Eleanor instead is, now that that's failed, I'm just gonna give this motorbike a kick, right, and use her passive
All right.
to lock it in space. I'll post this again.
Oh no.
It's gonna lock this in space with a kick, twice. So it's extra in there, you know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Yup.
worried that I know what you're about to do.
And then that's all she's gonna do for now. Wink.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, it's just left in space. She turns to her allies. Yo, kick the shit out of this thing. Trust me.
Oh.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, just do it. Stress relief, you know? It's good for you.
Alright, so in that case, 8 then?
Yep.
Nah. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Well. So 8 is rather cringe. Let's do cursory roll of... Alright, the gun at this point just starts buckling under the pressure of the magnety stuff, and is still in the arm, but eventually just becomes like semi-unusable as a gun. Okay, starting to get a handle on this. Oh, wait a sec. She gestures to the wire behind her, which is added to the collection, and then turns to Seta. I think I'm starting to really get a handle of this. So, how about you pick a god and pray, kid? Seta, the floor from beneath you just like stabs into you a little bit for 4 damage, and movement cut into a 3rd, rounding down for your next turn, if that applies, if that counts. Take that how you
for
want.
now. All right, I take 1.
Right.
First attack I take every turn is reduced.
And as in any time, she's gonna try and railgun that tank shell into you. That's an 8. I'll say that will deal... Let's do...
To who?
You.
Okay.
It'll just be dealing 1. Lucky break on your end. The dice are with you today, I guess. At least when it comes to offensive actions taken at you. As the shell is indeed sort of railgunned towards you, but like it again sort of breaks and halts in the air. It nudges you, almost barely doing anything, before it's just reattached to the metal as shavings and such coalesce around it. 8 seems annoyed, but doesn't otherwise say anything. Tenacious.
Yeah, also, Scarlet, I said this a couple turns ago, but you don't have any spirit stacks anymore, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
There you go.
I'm gonna go 1, 2. So how is moving through the space Seta is in, considering there's the big spike that's fucking up her movement?
You can move through allies, I'll allow it. Just take 2 steps instead, I suppose, you know?
So it takes 2.5 movement to get into that space. So I will have 1 space of movement. Okay, I will go here then.
Wall die.
In that case, so which of the 2 ideas do I want to go for? That's the question. Because I'm in range of doing either of them. So her, like, obviously, is the music not playing anymore?
Yeah, sorry,
yep.
Fucked up.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure. So...
No, it is.
My question to you, Scarlet, is that obviously she's not being tumored anymore, but her armor is still, like, really fucking sweaty and shit, right?
She has found a loophole. Yes, but it's all sort of contained inside the metal. You get me?
Yeah. I was just basically, I'm asking what the grip situation on her bat is, effectively, currently.
The bat has long since been lost to the steel catastrophe. She just like can't use it as a basic attack anymore for a lot of reasons.
Alright. So it's not stealable then. That answers some questions. And raises others for what I should do then. So Zanza, is it better for me to drag her into the zone, or what would you say for that?
Yeah, because she takes continuous damage while she's in the zone. Also, you do as well. You should be careful. You would take 1 damage immediately.
Okay. Sure, I guess I'll take that then.
It's spirit damage, so you can heal it back if you just, like, leave and hit someone, you know. But
So do I actually take it right now, or is it just something that I track?
You take it right now, and you put a spirit stack on yourself.
Alright. Let me just... 1... -1... So if I deal damage, do I heal it immediately, or do I have to leave to do that?
If you deal damage, you'd heal it immediately.
Okay.
But then you would just take another damage on Ego's turn and set it again.
Right.
But the good news is if 8's in this zone, like, she's also taking damage over time, is what I'm saying.
That's gonna be... So, do we take damage on the turn 8 has in between turns, or no?
I've been saying no.
Okay. And if I get hit before my next turn, it goes away, right?
No. The spirit stacks tick down by 1 every turn.
Okay, so I would net have 0 at the end of each turn then, right?
If you're hitting someone every turn, I guess. But you usually can't hit people that often.
Okay, so what do you mean it ticks down by 1 every turn then? What? I don't... You get hit, and you gain a spirit stack, and then... I'm confused what you're confused about. Fuck it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright, whatever. I just... Okay. We'll just get to it in between turns. I'm just not understanding. Anyway, I'm going to use a free action to drag 8 into fucking melee. That's the short and fucking end of this stick, I swear to God. No. Okay, actually, I'm fucked. Okay. Alright, yes, it's a free action. That's why I did it. Yeah. So, I'm not in range to do anything other than use Space Ripper's Stingy Eyes, so I guess I'll do that, targeting the weird keyhole weakness or whatever the fuck that Gecko made.
Sure.
Wow, an extra damage and DR piercing.
Yeah. Alright. 11.
Alright, and then so I heal for 1, Zanza?
Yes.
Okay.
And 8 takes an additional 3 and gains 3 spirit stacks.
Okay. So 14, I do suppose. That is rather cringe, isn't it?
Alright, and that's my turn.
Eight looks like just annoyed for a few moments. Okay, let's think about this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get a handle of this again. She's going to wave her hand and basically try and make this, Check Hedgehog roll into the both of you and do big damage, hopefully. That's, like, not the worst. I'll say that will deal 7 damage to the both of you and stop right there.
Alright.
It deals Ooh, jeez, yeah.
You go first, Sansa. What were you saying?
I wasn't saying anything. I was just saying, oh, geez.
Okay. I'm going to use an anytime, is what I was trying to say.
Sure.
Let's see. Alright, as I move 2, and her next roll has a -5. As he just
Sure.
fucking flips over the fucking barricade.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you say I take, or do I just manage to fully dodge it?
I'll say that you will dodge it.
Alright.
Great. I, on the other hand, won't. So you said 7. With my DR, that's 4. And 8 can remove 2 spirit stacks and heal for 2.
Okay.
Ow.
Like... There we go. Yeah. Much better. Much easier to keep track of now. Ah, the things I gotta tell Six when I come back. So...
Damn, she just really does not know.
Ego.
Yeah, I was like...
You sure are saying that like you can hear that.
Sure. I'm just in my head, it's the fucking that one crying cat image, but it's like terror. Like,
I'll see if I can draw that for your birthday.
no.
So here you go.
Yeah.
Let's change up the music a bit.
Alright. So my things get to actually move around this time. It's nice. Let's see. Did I make the holograms ghost-like properties? I don't remember, because that things have changed since I was thinking of things. Odd light, but it's still a hologram. How possible is it to go through the funny thing that is... I assume it's blocked because this is on it?
Yeah, at this point, it is kind of blocked.
Alright, that's fine. In that case... Yeah, in that case... these guys... they should move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 3, 5... both of them are going to hold an action to shoot. Or not to shoot, to use their hard light weapon.
Okay.
Ego main, on the other hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? God, it's kind of fucked up. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, so I'm gonna use boundary cooking.
Mm-hmm.
My current thought process is, out of Aluna and Lucia, who would want to be buffed in a very potentially abstract way?
Do you have something in mind, or?
I have something more in mind for Elena than I do Lucia. For Elena, I was thinking about like basically giving you like a sort of like double tap.
Oh jeez.
I think
But,
the
like,
three
with
of
your
us need to
keys.
focus on buffing the frontliners. So yeah, do Elena.
All right. So I am going to go around here.
Not to mention,
Harvest.
she's building the spear that will pierce the heavens right here.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Yeah.
harvest this. so that I can basically use this twice on you. Boundary cooking.
Okay.
There's a roll.
Whoa.
So what I'm doing is basically she wraps you up, and effectively hooks you, quote unquote.
Personal spit. Personal spit.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. So, basically, I'm going to just increase her, like, not muscle mass, but like muscle strength, so that she's got like more potential for knockback. You know, because you're building the spear. I'm going to add a thing where she's based off of locking and unlocking thing. So one of the aspects I want is to basically give her basically allow her to, as I said, double tap, effectively unlock things twice as though it were like double locked.
Okay, I got it.
Potentially.
You're making a railgun.
What?
More like
just
more like,
speeding up the railgun.
Yeah, more like the second engine is booting up.
What a normal laugh to laugh when you're making a railgun.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, the next one, Gecko, anything you want, just like anything at all, just an aspect?
Oh, it's still going? Oh, God.
It's 3 aspects, yes.
Alright, how about the aspect of, like aerodynamic mastery? So like being able to shift in the air or whatnot is
yeah.
easy.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go with I'll go with that. You can basically control yourself in the air, along with say you were like just things on you,
Mm-hmm.
So you'd be able to direct things easier while in the air. You got air dodge, bro.
Oh yeah.
The
I just went
length
from A
of
to
time.
S.
Yep. Yeah, so it lasts for as long as Scarlet wants, basically. And if there's a DC involved, I was using a tendril, so the DC is lowered by 3.
Okay. So, if I'm understanding this right, this is basically all going on the motorcycle.
No, this is all going on
affecting
Elena.
Elena's mechanics.
Yep, I'm affecting Elena's mechanics.
Okay.
If it was going on the motorcycle, it lost at the end of combat.
I'm going to say that those mechanics are only going to properly proc once, but don't worry, they're gonna hit like a truck when you do use them.
Like a motorbike, actually.
Maybe so.
I'm good with that. And as my final thing, I am going to spend another 3 stamina because this form of me guzzles stamina. Oh, it's 2 stamina, not 3 stamina. Whoops. But I get 2.
Okay.
2 more taste traps.
Yeah, no, it
Got it.
is 3 stamina, but then you buffed it
Yeah,
to 2 before combat.
Yeah. It was 3. I just forgotten the token action. Yeah. So I will sort those out. Feel free to continue.
So on the other side of the combat,
Yeah, on the other side of the combat, indeed. 8 is slowly starting to, even the, well-maintained bits and pieces of the, ground of the, train car is starting to bend a little bit. 8 is going to, basically try and use their metallic arm and just grab and semi-drain Tenacious. -5 to the roll, still not horrible. I'm gonna say that that's going to deal let's just for prosperity's sake. Alright, I'm going to say that will deal 13 damage and leave a 1 damage bleed DOT that procs start of your turn.
Okay.
Actually, 7 damage, same DOT, because that is a middling roll. This being said, 8's just kind of quiet, just kind of enjoying watching her new powers take effect, as it were. Seta,
Your turn.
my
it's
turn.
your turn.
My turn. All right. I was like, wait, am I getting murdered or something? All right.
It heals 1 for dealing damage to me, and spirit goes away as well, I think. Right?
It decayed the previous turn, so she does not get that one.
Right.
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Keep in mind that your movement was debuffed from her last.
You're right. I can't move, can I?
I commented, what's your movement
7.
default? You can move 2 spaces, basically.
All right. Now I want to try something. This is listed as a free action. I'd understand if it's different because of the situation. I can go ghosts and move through things. Could I spirit myself out and take a lesser movement penalty?
I'll say it is halved instead, because, like, I think that it'd be fair to say that, like, Seta almost forgets for a few moments that she can go ghost, as it's like, oh god, my leg is stuck, I'm kind of bleeding.
Owie! Oh wait. Zoop! Alright, in that case, she'll have 4 movement, so she can get here. And I am going to... I believe... Let me double check how my sneak attack damage works. Never mind. That's not how that works. Fuck. It doesn't work with flanking. It's specifically, like, for surprise attacks. So, in that case, I'm going to attempt a slicey. Oh my god, it's just no. Like, it's just a no.
Yeah. This time, it is, like, difficult to prevent the Kopesh from joining into the metal conglomerate.
But no, it's a part of me. No, you can't take that. It's got my soul in it. Well, you can't take what you want. That's stealing.
All that nice and simple, huh?
What? That's just sort of evil.
And call me a thief. See if I give a shit.
You should. It's a bad thing.
But I don't.
Thief!
But we're fighting right now. Like, potentially to the death.
Well, then you should probably knock that off.
Are you really having an argument over moral commentaries with the construct?
Well, I'm just saying that if you do something like this, eventually you're gonna bark up the wrong tree and get yourself killed.
Tenacious looks in the middle distance.
Yeah,
not for 8's sake, for his own sake.
Anyway, I'm gonna try and do my bonus action. Nope. This is my turn.
Yeah, like, you just get caught up in the conversation of, like, doing bad things is actually kind of bad. This being said...
cringe.
You're
like...
cringe, 8. You're so cringe.
You know what, kid? I'd say that I like you, but I'm not sure if me liking people applies to the people I'm about to squash like a fucking insect. So, Seta, how about you take 15 from this one, Chief?
Alright, I'm out. Because even if that's reduced by 3, I'm gonna try Hail Mary. I'm gonna attempt to Spirit.
Okay.
Soul Stance? No. I'm gonna
Alright.
try
So,
again. Does that work?
what would you be out at?
Well, I'm currently at 4. I need to make another roll to actually attempt to anytime myself to be alive. I'm switching the yokai stance so I can grab this and pull myself away.
I will allow it.
Okay. Yeah, because right now the reach is the reach still 1? Yeah, I still can only go 1 space, so I'm just trying to shift up. Hiya? No, never mind.
Oh, baby.
In that case, right, what everyone sees is 8 with a shockingly quick movement. Despite how much weight is being attached to her arm, it's like she's moving it like it is her regular arm. And with the speed of a bullet, she just, like, raises it and brings it down on Seta. Seta, it is like 30 saws and just teeth start cutting into you, and from the pain alone, you can't fucking handle it.
You said 15 damage?
That I did.
Alright, that's actually death for Seta. She's killed.
Die harder!
So I imagine, right, that
Oh boy.
Seta's death would be functionally removal from the data bounty. Is that fair?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and her stuff
how you usually do
deactivates when she's unconscious anyway, so
Yeah. Right then. Shoot. 8, like, raises the hand, and it is just fucking covered in blood. I'm gonna add, let's say, that much to her metal, so that's gonna be spooky. As she just, like, looks. Did I knock her through the fucking platform? Well. She, turns around to Jack. You're next up on the chopping block, bud. I'd recommend praying.
If I died, I'll
mistaken.
just get put into another fucking world again, I assume.
Oh, you see it like an isekai?
No! I've literally died! And now I'm in this universe.
Right. Sure thing, bud.
I don't know what isekai
Sure
means,
thing.
but sure.
Lucia, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Alright. Well, that's not good. Some of our manpower down already. Okay. Does anyone want anything in particular? Or should I just do my own thing?
I'm kind of good with whatever.
Yeah, Elena shrugs. I'm just gonna makes like a little like hand motion, like her. You know, I'm just gonna deck her with a motorbike.
That sounds good. Just trying to think. Should I try to get closer? Stay back here. Does any of you guys have any ideas? Because I'm like...
Let her run.
I don't know. Do you have like body manipulation? Can you shoot fingernail bullets?
Not from this far away, no. Although that's a good idea. Alright. I think I'll just focus on enhancing all of you even more. She'll step over to Ego. And, you have a unique body, certainly, but I think I can
Thanks.
make some adjustments.
I took it.
I will modify ego with like, what would be best? Because I don't know how ego even usually uses her body.
Pretty much however she wants. The only thing is, you can't change anything to do with her regeneration. That's the wrong one. So you can't do anything with regeneration or organs or bones, because they can't be modified.
Right. Well, what I'll do then is I will make your... I will sort of like... Because her body is kind of like... You know... Weird and malleable. I'm gonna make her body... act... basically so that when she is damaged... her body sort of like has a reaction that jets out like pinpricks of her insides like out, kind of like porcupine quills, and basically give her some damage reflect.
Okay.
Basically, Thorn's potion. I get you.
Yeah.
I'll pay 1 to do that. So
this is
Thorn's
weird.
potion on ego, and then for my main action.
That's perfect.
Yeah, no, I was looking for that one, Lamel.
Oh boy. Actually, sorry, I do need to roll to do that, actually. My bad, I forgot I need to roll for that. Okay.
And it works by some minor miracle this combat.
Yeah. Then, what I'm gonna try to do then is for my bonus action is I'm going to try to, without changing my, like, build type down to get faster, I'm going to try to make myself faster by by modifying Lucia's legs with the, you know, properties of, like, you know, making them thinner, stronger, like, more kind of, like, antelope-like, you know,
Collarbones, I
big
getcha.
strides, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Want me to make you a portal?
no, because I don't want to go over there just yet, but I'm giving myself some help for when she does come over here. So I'll pay 2 for that, however much movement you think that'll give me.
3. 3 more.
Cool. Alright. That's it for me for now, though. Because I don't want to run over there just to get fucking bludgeoned to death, so I'm gonna wait for her to come
Oh man,
over here.
that's so... Who would do that?
Suspicious.
Alright, sorry, I was just warning someone in chat about, watching the old Stargazers thing. So... 8's up next. Let's see just how badly she can injure Tenacious. Alright, let's do an idle, metal coalescence roll. It's that's a good thing, right? The hedgehog is just torn apart and added. And that's a decent amount of steel, so, Jack, something you notice, right? The smaller shavings of iron start to just, like, idly flow around 8. Like it's a windstorm. And it's... You can just feel it. It's not dealing damage yet, but it is, like, noticeable and concerning. This being said, 8 just, like, takes a back step, holds up the arm, and is going to try and just shotgun metal into you. Alright, 8. You watch as, the entire thing is just turned into metal spikes in the span of a second. And all of it is sent into you, practically. As you're just riddled with holes. I'm going to be nice and say take 14. as 8 just with a gesture of her hand, a clenching of her fist, all of the steel re-exits your body, and it is like... Yes?
As she is attempting to make the gesture to remagnetize the metal and recover it, can I make a roll since it's in my body? And as a vampire, he has incredible control over his body and incredible muscle strength. Can I basically clench and keep them in me to remove her metal to fuck up her power, hopefully?
Oh, shit. Sign me up. I really like that idea. Give me a roll.
Alright. This is the roll to see if I can survive to my next turn, effectively.
Okay. Let's say...
I'm fine taking extra initial damage, of course, being the case.
Yeah, okay. You... Like, your survival instincts kick in. Your body is screaming that if you do not manage this, you are probably fucked. And that understanding is what keeps you going as you just, like, seal your flesh and, like... It's difficult to explain how painful it is. It's like just barbed wire being sent through, like, 20 different points of your body, and you are choosing to keep it there. But in this fight or flight scenario you find yourself in, you don't notice just how much metal is reduced. The arm is, like, halved in size. And of note, the Czech Hedgehog and the beams supporting it just fall to the ground again. So, that's pretty fucking good, Velvetina.
Alright, so that kind of looks like it sucks.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Do you
I'm glad I don't have blood.
Do you actually mind if, before my turn, I attempt at any time?
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to make my portal so that I can, go over... No? Okay, that's fine. Had to fail one of these days.
Yep.
Hey, as a question, what happens if I... What does spice and sweet do?
Ah, yes. I was going to say that. I forgot. My bad. Here is sweet. +1 movement. No, sorry. +1 movement and to rolls for 2 rounds. And spice, allies +2 non-DOT damage for the next 2 instant damage.
Sweet.
Alright.
You get another
And you-
+1.
Yep, and you heal for 2.
Augur. I think I forgot to heal for 2 from the other one, but... oh well. Actually, that would just be like this. Let's see if I can find some way to help Tenacious Jack. Yo,
Alright.
Key Lady, what do you, want to do with this bike?
So, she taps the lock on it. When this thing unlocks, it'll, release all the, tampering that I've done with it all at once. Like a bullet out of a gun.
Got it.
So I'm gonna shoot it
Cool.
at him.
Alright, I'm just gonna attach something to it, if you don't mind. Vel is gonna, like, go over to a side, look, kind of take an artist angle of some things, nod a little bit. Yeah, this would work. They're gonna use their one ability to, paint onto the side of it, like a green, geyser, or like a, well, not a geyser, but like a green, like, Yeah, I guess like a geyser, because what they're trying to go for is, you know, as the bike zooms over, it'll shoot a blast of healing into Tenacious as it flies by or something.
Alright. I see
Hot
how it
springs.
Because you know, it's dumb. They're gonna try for it.
Uh-huh.
Yacha! I roll a 2.
Ooh.
That's a
Actually-
3, actually.
I roll a 3. Can Ego help
Ooh.
me?
Actually, I guess that it succeeds no questions asked, like it was a crit. And
The thing is, I can make it a 6. So I don't know.
That's
if
like
that
a 12 in this combat, so go for it.
Yeah, sure.
It's like anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'll have Ego do what she was trying to do with Eleanor and try and like wrap around Vel's arm as she's like trying to paint, or not paint. Is it her hair actually?
Their hair is moving autonomously, basically.
Yeah, and just like try and help her with that, basically. So let's use. Wow, that's my 2.
Wow.
The thing is, you're trying to make it so that I survive to my next turn, but that's not going to happen. You see.
Yeah.
yeah,
well-
actually.
I can't do anything else.
Some wishes can never come true. Sorry.
Get fucked, Tenacious Jack. Go fuck yourself, I guess.
Yeah, perish.
I did all I could.
Are you gonna take a move action?
I moved.
Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, about me not reaching my next turn. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, 8's gonna just, like, hold out a hand and try and just reclaim some of that metal.
Yeah, see what I said?
Okay, so...
That's
I'm
the
gonna
third
say
18
that
she's
she-
rolled to fuck me over in a row, you see.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that she gets 8 of it back. I'm gonna say you
That's an
take 6 damage.
I'm gonna
Two
say
of
she
the,
gets 1 or 2 of Jack's bones for, just as part of the bargain,
Sorry, Kakapo
Vampire bones.
just DM'd me something I zoned out. Could you repeat that for me, I'm afraid?
she regains 8 metal. You, take 4 damage. The, pieces of, Czech Hedgehog eye beams are added to her collection again.
See,
There
I just now realized that that's what you were saying. When you kept saying hedgehog, I thought you were making fun of Jack's hair.
No. That is actually called a Czech Hedgehog. It is an anti-tank measure, basically.
I see.
The more you know, huh?
The fucking idiots. They have a Czech hedgehog and a tank in the same thing.
Yo, the American military made a Sonic OC? Come on.
I'm Czech
Well-
the hedgehog. I hate tanks.
Well, no, like it's Czech with plates. Never say those words again.
That's how I spell my name.
Hey, check
Jacko.
this out! Kicks tank.
I'm Check. Checker the Hedgehogger.
Are you
I
guys
don't like
done?
that one.
Yeah,
No.
sorry.
Yeah,
It's
I-
fine. It's Jonkin. It's Jonkin time. So good
We gotta
news,
do
Tenacious
something.
Jack. Told him you were living. Aluna.
Alright, Gecko, kill 8. Let's go.
Alrighty.
You got this.
So just before I do though,
I've
Yeah.
done it before. It's
Or you
easy.
kill her.
Eleanor has a little thing that she's working on. At some point recently, she hit sort of a let's call it a breakthrough, right? Now, this isn't going to help out this combat, but
Uh-huh.
just as she's thinking, she's like, all right, well, I should probably keep working on that. She's trying to get stronger. So,
Yeah.
put simply, what she's going to attempt to unlock, and this is like an at-will effect, basically. What she's gonna do is she's gonna try to unlock some of her like skills that have deteriorated a little bit. You know, unlock her memory / epithet a bit. Out of character, what this is doing is she's trying to unlock a talent she didn't pick.
I am fine with that. I'm down.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that.
Rip. Nope.
I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it.
No. It needs a DC 10. It's
okay.
fine. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. But it has a set hard limit thing.
Got it.
So, regardless, so you just see like Eleanor, she's like starting to like kick this thing. Like she's just like, oh yeah, I should try this. You know, the little like lock on her cheek glows, and she like does like a thing against her head, like her finger twists, and it just sparks and fizzles out, and she's like, oh, I'll get it
Now-
eventually.
I hate to do this. I hate to say this.
Yeah.
Would you like to try that again, or would you like to double unlock the bike?
It says nothing can affect her roll for that, so...
I'm not affecting the roll. I'm allowing her to try again.
How does that work?
I would...
Because of the double unlock thing I gave you. Or like I said, well, Scarlet said next thing, one of the next things you do.
Oh, I did forget
So
that.
Would you like to do that?
Well,
or
technically, I
unlock
mean,
the
it's
bike?
It's once per session, but if Scarlet will let me baloney it a little bit to give me an extra one, maybe with increased difficulty.
I will allow the balonage.
Okay.
The Bologna, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, Roche is probably the supreme
ruler.
Yeah, the last say on this sort of thing.
I mean,
So if they have something to say,
I was just gonna say personally, we might need double unlock on the bike for the extra force. I don't know what you're trying to unlock, but also,
I know I'm being greedy.
I didn't explicitly say nothing could affect the usages of it, but like.
Oh, okay. I was just imagining that was the case since it's kind of like spooky.
I would be hesitant to let you at this level.
Yeah. She is straight up base proficiency. Okay, well, anyway, my turn's gone long enough. Let's just double unlock the bike. It's fine. So, beginning actual turn.
Yes.
Let's key overdrive. Oh yeah!
Oh yes!
Oh, did someone say 3 times the usual damage?
Yeah. Oh,
I think I'd like to say that if no one else has.
I'm okay with saying that. Those are words I'm willing to put in my mouth.
Scarlet,
Alright.
like maybe Scarlet isn't okay with it, but let's put it to a vote. That's all I'm saying. Scarlet, do you know what a majority vote is?
I have no clue what that is. No.
It's your turn to die.
I didn't know Democracy was a video game. Fuck yeah, that.
Yeah.
It is. So Ella just puts her finger to her head like the sparks appear. She's like, oh, must not have worked. Turns on key.
Yeah,
like
goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Huh. Whoops.
Oh, must have worked.
That sounds like it's working to me.
Then she's gonna just kick the ever-loving fuck out of it.
You want a place for it to go pretty easy?
Yeah.
I
could use a portal as well.
Alright, so
I can't wait for her.
Well, Scarlet, maybe this bounty isn't a lost cause after all.
I would assume the 20 and 10 were for the first roll, since it has the advantage thing as well. So who knows, you might get another 20 on the other kick.
Yeah. Alright, so this is specifically they're using the double version. Because that just gets you more damage with the...
Yeah. I getcha. More force. More power.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright. Man, apparently it's gonna be a fucking theme that Tsukiyomi gets fucking mega decimated.
Yeah, you never know. I might miss the railgun.
It's fine. As long as she never moves, they can't properly aim the railgun because the tank's in the way. Truly, the ultimate standoff.
Oh, I was imagining she propped it up before locking up that.
I'm more than fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be rude to be like, no.
So
Jesus
this,
Christ.
so these kicks you've done is all just to like rev this thing up, right?
Yeah, okay, so how she's explained the luck work is that the harder you tamper with the luck, the harder it, violently, unlocks.
Right.
It's like the stasis thing for Breath of the Wild, basically, and she's doing that
Yeah.
thing where you spin around and hit it a bunch of times, and then...
Yep. Sounds good.
Right, so fucking, how much damage would that even do? Christ. It's like 6...
I suppose
3 times 3, and then 2 times 3, and then...
As me and Roche put in chat, the first kick dead was 18 because it was times 3 times 2 because you crit on the times 3 attack.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Alright, so she goes fucking nuts on this thing.
Yeah, you just fucking 1000 kick that son of a big.
Yeah, she does the discipline animation thing, but it's a kick, you know, like...
Yes, exactly.
And then turns around, looks down the hallway at the whirlwind of scrap metal flying around. Just does the gauging distance thing, yeah. Alright. And then gonna double unlock it.
Alright. Here's what happens, right? The motorcycle goes flying. And where do I start, right? The barrel of this tank annihilated. As it just flies true. A massive scorch mark coming up from the... Just like how forceful just the entire thing was. The tires burning off slightly. Tsukiyomi sees this, and I'm going to roll one thing for prosperity. You all watch as Tsukiyomi sees this. Sidesteps out of the way. And the arm that is unprotected by the steel is torn clean from its socket. The shoulder flying along with it as Tsukiyomi takes a few moments before she screams in pain.
I missed.
So
you hit enough, don't worry.
Yeah. You hit a good 20% of them.
Shrug.
The metal, she holds the one arm that she now has around her head to try and deal with it as some of the steel just almost subconsciously climbs across her body and makes a thin, almost sort of wireframe-esque arm. Nowhere close to the same size as the, her dominant, more metallic arm, but it's something to replace what she just lost. She continues to scream. The blood is added to the,
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's not that much. It is still leaking. It is still large, bad, very cringe. And I think that unless you have something else, it's 8's turn, right?
Yeah, it's like a...
8, continues to scream for a few moments before she looks up and sees the person who did that to her. And she just angrily growls almost as the swarf of the metal coalesces around her, and like a fucking animal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm closing it.
Oh, you can just do that?
Well, I'm gonna at least make God's honest attempt to, as she steps there, make a different portal so she has to move the rest of the way normally.
You tried
Okay.
your portal on your turn, didn't you?
No, it was before my turn.
Right.
Boop. There we go.
Okay. I think that was 6, right?
That was 5,
No,
I'm
no.
pretty sure, wasn't it?
That's
Because
If
she,
she
was
was here,
here.
1,
it would be 5.
Yeah, it was 5.
1. Yeah. Alright. She tries to go through the portal, doesn't work. She just, looks back up. 6, 7. Alright. She's going to full force use all of the metal that she has collected and throw it like a saw blade. I'm going to roll for the effectiveness of this.
Nope, you can't roll either.
The-
Sorry.
The pain from just everything is it's almost like this weird force that she has itself is torn on what to do, as half of a saw blade is made and thrown at the ego. I'll say that'll deal 3 even for the low roll, just because of how much metal was thrown before it all just goes back to her, along with more shavings from the railgun that was created. 2 of the tank shells. Again, 8 just growling like an animal in just rage. Tenacious, you have barely managed to survive. What do you do?
Alright, I will move to here. I will take my 1 bleed. I'm going to roll to, get rid of that bleed before I take my turn, just on the off chance I don't beat her and I don't die before. It's unlikely, but it's fine. It's the roll clear. That's what I was actually going for. I didn't
Yeah,
want
that
to
was
say
the
it,
plan all
but
along. Exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, as I mentioned in the Roll20 chat, I might be trying to go for a kill move, and if it doesn't kill, maybe it'll just be really effective. But considering
Hopefully, yeah.
considering Tenacious sees that all of the metal is surrounding her and hovering around her, and she has this just inherent pull, he gets a funky idea. He raises his hands above himself, and the full weight of his sword is placed upon it to fully free up his hair, as it were, because he needs to use a lot of it right now. And let's just, okay, yeah, that's all in range. There's just this part's a bit, some of this is in range too. As his hair is going to basically wrap around the barbed wire and then go to 8, and, trying to use the magnetism against her to, basically increase the pull towards her. He's going to try and strangle / cut off her fucking head.
Okay. Got it. Give me another roll for prosperity's sake.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm taking cost. -1.
Posterity.
There we
Fucking.
go.
I hate that term. Okay. I like this idea, but the magnetism, it almost works against you, right? By the way, it was Poku who cut off Cartania's.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's not... It's almost like this magnetism is alive in some rudimentary way that wants to keep 8 alive, right? I'll say, because I don't want to fuck you over, because that was a decent roll, you do manage to overpower some of the magnetism. You do manage to cut into her. I'll say that that will deal 6. And hey, for prosperity's sake, I'll say that you also heal for 2, because that was enough to, like, draw a bit of blood. Your hair was right near him. He can just get a nice little sippy, you know?
Alright. Cool. That'll be me for now.
8 turns around, right, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel your days.
Keeping in mind that he hasn't just loosened up. His hair is still around her neck, even if it hasn't just to confirm the situation. I just want to make that note. Yep.
Still trying to choke her out.
Yep.
All right. This time, she's going to try and buzzsaw you to death.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, this is me, reasoning to roll 20, she's getting choked. She knows who she's getting choked by. She wants to bisect you.
Alright. So, what Tenacious is going to do is, he's going to start immediately fucking burning, but he's going to use his anytime, as he's going to, dodge to the side, using his Buster Sword basically as a full-body shield, since it is literally the same size as him. And as he's moving away, he's going to hopefully, because considering his hair is still around her and he's moving back, hopefully just, continue to choke her the fuck out. But we'll see if I manage to roll at all, that is a requirement. You see, like I said, anyway. So how fucked up do I get?
It's a 19 for me. Is that the bite of 8? So what happens, right, is the metal is just with a movement of her hand, all of it hits the floor and then comes up in the form of a chainsaw. I'm gonna say that will deal... It's a 19. She has that much metal. I'm gonna say that'll deal 16 damage.
Alright. Tenacious is unconscious, but still alive, yeah.
Yeah,
and considering he failed, I assume his sword is still actually above him, which means he doesn't just instantly die on his next turn.
I'll think about that one. But that's not changed the fact that Tenacious Jack is unconscious, and after cutting into you, nearly bisecting, if that was a 20, you can only imagine how that would feel, Mr. Unconscious Tenacious, as the steel just forms back up around her, in some places acting like plating, like armor, as she just looks to the group near the tank with just a bloody, horrifying determination. Ego, it is your turn.
Dude, you need to go to anger management or something.
That bitch cut off my arm!
So let's be honest with ourselves here. Do we have any chance?
I could firing line. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that in range? No. Watch. Alright. This eco hologram is, she's just gonna bring out a goddamn hard light rifle and shoot a light bullet at her.
Bless you.
Alright.
This will deal 5 whole damage.
8's going to use a defensive anytime against this. Where just the coupling to the train itself is going to try and warp and take the blow, basically.
Alright.
I'm gonna say that counteracts it. The
That's fine.
A portion of it is just like raised above and just blocks it entirely, more or less.
Alright. The other one's gonna hold their action to do the same thing when,
Also, would it have dealt 1 or because you said 5, but like it only has the 6?
Oh, sorry, it
1,
is
right?
only 1 damage. You're right, it would only be 1 damage. I'm stupid. I keep forgetting it's, the point system. Yeah. The other one is gonna hold that 1 damage bullet.
Uh-huh. Sure.
On the other hand, up here, Ego is...
At this point, the wires just added to the fucking mess.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Let me double check some things. That might be worth it. Yeah. Alright. So... Oh! You know what? That could be very interesting, considering what we're on. Alright. I am going to spend 2 stamina to make more taste traps.
Alright.
3. I will decide on what 2 of them are in a moment. But one of them is going to be, I believe is the one I want. Let me double check. Yes, it is going to be sweet. And then she is, can we move through Ally here? Can we move through Velvetina?
Yeah, Velvetina is actually not in that square, though, so you could just do that.
Okay, cool. Because I want to move very close to her with my 8 stamina.
Leo.
Yep. Alright. Yep. She is going to move 1, 2, 3.5 into this space.
Okay.
Alright. And then I'm gonna use drag down under, which should be very interesting, because we're on a train.
Because you're on a train.
So let me roll for this.
Why does this feel familiar somehow?
Now, you may be thinking, wow, that's an 8. I have advantage on this because I picked up sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So, I grab someone within 8 spaces. 8. But 7, but 8 is there.
Yeah. I getcha.
I then deal 6 to 8 damage, depending on the roll. And then on rolls of 9 plus, because of my talent, which is why I had to re-roll it, I drag them into the ground. Because the tendrils go into the ground, underneath, grab them from beneath, down.
So considering we are on a train, would that fuck with its range because you're actually piercing through the cart, into the ground, over, and then through the cart again?
I'm not.
No,
It's
because
8 range. I'm treating it as.
It's 8 range including that.
Let's
Because
just
that's how
So
the
she's
ability
been
works.
told, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
the 8
7
range
on
is
the
including
grid, and
that.
I'm treating it like it's.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be treated. So good. So yeah, she's being dragged underneath a high-speed moving train. While she is being dragged, she is between train and ground. And not being dragged very carefully, so I don't know how that's gonna go. And then she's being brought up next to me.
Brought up next to you, huh?
Yep. Just put her like right there, right in this space.
I'll do like this. She is furious.
That's great.
Continue.
So, you know how I said I held the turn of that clone? Well, I never actually ended my turn, so they're gonna smack them with a 5 damage hammer and try and knock them off the train.
Okay, how shall I say this? How much metal are the ego holograms made out of? Is there even like
0.
a
They're made of
platform?
hard light.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Ego's not even got any metal in her.
Not anymore. So yeah.
Uh,
Nah. Alright.
All right. Let me GM roll something because she does take it. And 8 is sent off the train and under the railing, or under the car.
Alright. Let me just think about this, because I realized that was a very stupid thing I could do, and I thought it was funny. Yeah, let me set up the other 2, flavor traps, taste traps, and then we're good. Well, I guess you can move on while I'm doing that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have 8 roll for something. This too will be a GM roll. Okay. Got it. Lucia.
Yay!
Yeah!
Alright.
For the record, the one to your left is Savory. That's the one that increases the healing, because that would have run out by now.
Well,
And the one bottom right is Sour, so it'll decrease the cost of an ability by 1 for 2.
Yes, Iris?
alright. That's very cool. I can't get to any of those. So
You're right next to them, actually. You're literally 1 space.
Penny, I have a specific plan with my movement.
I see, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Alright. So, Lucia isn't fooled by that shit for a moment. So, I'm going to use another 2 stamina to buff my movement even further, making her legs like, you know, those like backwards bent legs that are just full ass, like even more so just made for fucking sprinting and gliding across the ground, right, than before. How much more movement can I get for that?
Is there a roll associated?
Nope, this is just her bonus action body shift.
2.
2, alright, so that's 5 plus that, so okay. Alright, she's gonna move over here. Pick up this gun. Does it work?
Yes, every gun here works.
Alright, she's
guns
gonna
are
pick this
included.
baby up.
Mm-hmm. You
Is
are
there
big, strong,
any-
muscle bound.
Yep, she sure is. If there are any associated stats, let me know. But basically, picking that up, and then, okay, and then do I want to do that or that plan? Because there's that. Yeah, okay. I'm in okay shape at least for any time. So with that. Since she's off the train, we'll go. Let's go back over to Elena, and any specific changes you want, Gecko, or just generic make you better at doing damage or healing?
Elena looks at oh god. Oh, Rotoni, what are you doing? Wait, where did I go?
Off the train.
Oh.
For now. That's not gonna last.
Alrighty. Yeah. Just turns back like make me tougher.
Alright. Yeah, I'll,
Oops,
in addition to the fast healing she has, we will give her, let's give her some, just like, a similar thing that Lucia did for herself, just toughening up her skin, with Carapace, like, just making her tougher in general.
Sure.
So like
Adam?
DR or
basically
Yeah.
DR.
DR or maybe some, like, defensive boosts to some things, like, it's vague. You interpret it how you want, but generic DR is a good base for it, yeah. Alright. Yep, that's it.
Alright. Oh, 8, you sweet summer child. Velvetina,
Oh boy,
you
alright.
swear you hear the sound of metal creaking somewhere.
That's
have time for now.
real cool. Yo,
it's just probably coming
Ego.
to
Penny?
Penny, that was to you.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was muted. Hey, what's up?
You ready to get like super fucked in just a second?
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, give me just a second. Oh God, I'm sorry for asking. What does spice do again? That's the. Oh wait, that's damage. Got it.
Yeah. I'll post it anyway.
So, we're just gonna
Let's
walk into Sweet, and then just kind of dip away. So I take the Sweet, and I'm just gonna post my passive again. I'm horseshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get +9.
Oh! I see. What if we, receive 10.5 times healing from savory tiles?
Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute.
I wouldn't say no, but Scarlet might.
1.5 times healing from
No.
what?
10.5 times healing. Because I can
I'll
add
be
a...
showing that one, yeah.
Yeah. I'll do what I've been doing this whole time. I'll add it to the amount of points I can use on my weapon.
Okay.
I'll note also, I'm fine if the GM wants to lower the numbers for specific things they're used on, because I feel like that makes sense to me. It's just not explicitly written there. However, let's see, what's Vel gonna do? Vel's gonna hold their action and wait until it is in sight.
Okay. That it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So what's the next turn rolls over? Alright, never mind.
Hey, but it's your turn though, so maybe you.
Surely it's your turn.
Almost my turn.
Almost your turn, of course, yeah.
There's still one person that has this very special... Okay, cool. Do I hear anything?
The sound of creaking metal has intensified a little bit, but otherwise...
Oh, cool.
Not really. Take that very well. What do you do?
Don't forget your healing.
Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the music for a second there, Scott.
That's fine, that's fine.
Okay, well, Okay. This is a little difficult situation.
What can I say? I try my hardest.
I train every day.
Alright, I guess. By the way, this bike is no bueno.
Oh, yeah, is it still there? No. No. Mm-mm.
You
No.
know what, yeah, sure, let's fucking go over here, right? And she's just gonna It's gonna double move, hop over this way, climb over here, kinda buckle down here.
Yep.
That's it. That's it? That's what she's doing.
Oh, I get ya. I'm also getting ready.
Okay. What do you guys think is gonna happen?
I think she's gonna pick. She's gonna train car us. It's gonna crush us like a tin can or something. Yeah.
Someone's dying.
Or she's gonna jump back up here in her fucking super form again.
Or she's just dead because she accidentally hit the ground.
Gotta say, Gecko, that is remarkably close to about what happens. Hope you don't mind if I use this for a minute, Pen. Because here's what happens, right? In the span of few seconds, right? The entire train shudders, right? And this entire train car and a handful of the ones behind it, so the one in front of you starts to bend and shift a little bit and almost go up into the air. The coupling is just ripped. The weight cannot be handled, and the train that's the rest of it off into the fucking distance, unloaded after a bit. Basically, what's gonna happen here is, Ada's trying to crush you with this entire train car here. Just like Gecko said, sort of like a tin can, just crushing you in between both platforms. That makes sense?
Uh-huh.
Right. So, what do you do to survive such a thing?
So this is on both train cars crunching together at once?
This is
the one Jack's on?
This is the one that Jack's on, crunching into yours, basically.
Flipping up and eating us like a sandwich.
Exactly. Penny gets it.
I'll tell you what I do. I turn myself to liquid.
You know what? Good plan. Good plan. That works.
Rest of y'all have fun. That's my plan.
yeah, just fucking Eleanor and meet eyes, and just at this exact same time, both duck down, Eleanor falling into a hole, and and Lucy turning into a puddle.
I held my action.
Uh-huh.
I got this thing.
You better. That's what I have to
Vel-
say on the matter.
Vel is gonna use their held action to use pressing on the screen that is reality. And they how this ability works is they take out their phone and they just kind of boop their finger on it really hard, and a literal just kind of
Color splotch.
hole in reality happens. And they're just gonna put that above themselves because it's effectively
Okay.
impassable terrain, so that whatever part of the terrain that is going to be above them doesn't touch them.
Okay, got it. What else?
I have to ask,
Yes.
would you consider this thing that's happening an attack that is passing through or adjacent to a space that I am standing in?
I mean, I think the attack is gonna pass right through you. Yes,
Because
to be
I'm
honest.
currently in 2 spaces.
You know what, Penny? You're right. It's still gonna crush those 2 spaces.
So that's a yes.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what,
I don't see
Penny?
why it wouldn't be.
I
Alright,
guess so.
I'm gonna turn it into a giant roast chicken.
Shut the fuck up.
The whole thing.
I mean,
Are you
here's the-
now?
Here's the thing, right? Here's the
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
The crushing, still happens. Just know the damage happens. All the damage just gets turned into a big, delicious roast chicken.
So
You know?
fucking
Just
dumb.
a big, delicious,
And
yummy!
Roll20, of course, rewards series. So literally,
Roll20, of course, rewards the stupidest thing I've heard in my life.
what I'm imagining is the train car smashes down, but in the 2 specific spaces the ego is occupying, just chicken is squelched out from the edges like a hydraulic press, you know?
Well, the thing is, it turns the entire thing. The entirety of
Well,
the attack.
Well, I'm trying to be reasonable. Let's see what Scarlet
that's
says.
valid.
I was imagining the metal pressing. Oops, sorry.
So here's what happens, right? Can you hear me, like, using my brain?
Yeah, I can. I hear it. I can hear you GMing right now.
So here's what happens, right? This is all damage to everything, is it? Or
That's
just to the people?
that's generally how the ability works. I'll leave the specifics up to you.
Like, generally that'd be how it works, but for an attack this huge, I mean, you know.
See, now here's the thing though, Iris. That's why I confirmed that I'm actually in 2 spaces at once. So
And
I
you
have
know,
a
that'll
greater
help, I
surface area to beat this in.
Oh my god, dog.
So here's about what happens, right? The metaphorical camera switches to a side view, right? As every object that is currently on that train car is fucking crushed. There's a small explosion from the grenade, but it is snuffed out in a heartbeat. The entire train is just forced onto just that entire car. Again, it's like a hydraulic press. By the time that 8 is done with it, there are just like massive metallic wheels that I'll try and demonstrate, but otherwise, there's really not that much on the underside, right? So, 8's there, standing very proud with her work. Just metal everywhere along her body. Congratulations, everyone. You've taken 0 damage, but are now stuck within that metal.
It's a big chicken around though in there. It's okay.
There is... Penny. That is a fair point. It did become a chicken, didn't it?
I mean, like, not like the...
Not the trade,
train-
the damage.
The
So
damage
there's like
became
the
a
damage.
chicken.
there's a chicken
I know.
indentation in the car, you know?
Yeah,
I know.
exactly,
No.
exactly.
No. Here's the thing, right? This attack would have killed you. All of you. That's a lot of damage. And that translates to a lot of chicken.
She looks up, and there's just a colossal chicken floating down towards her.
Like, here's the thing, right? There was a portion of me that was tempted to have this combat end with 8 getting crushed by a chicken. But no. What actually happens is that it's like crushing, like it's like watching toothpaste come out of a a tube, right? But it is chicken in the fucking crevice of the 2 platforms, and it is like a tidal wave.
Slap that bitch in the oven,
Pastor.
bake it for 6 hours.
And this is how you make premium chicken nuggets. Brought to you by Ego.
A pastor, by the time this data bounty is over, is going to need to come by and, like, bless the chamber, lest it be cursed by that chicken for the next 14 decades of its existence.
Oh, Discus is gonna fucking love this. He
Yeah, I
gets
don't
to
know if
clean
he
up
will.
all of that.
I don't know if
It's
he will.
big
Gecko.
chicken.
He has a lot of appetite also.
So,
Now, fuck.
so
So
there's
What is it?
knowledge I
I'm
have
dying
to
to
know.
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
So I know we're like trapped in here in like chicken
In metal.
grease
Yes.
pool.
Oh, by the way, Jack dead. Mega dead. I
See,
apologize.
I would like to ask if I survived by having chicken forced into my mouth. That's what I was
gonna ask,
say.
because the chicken is a tangible thing that we can eat based on the amount of chicken there is.
Well, and also, was the damage not blocked for him? Like,
I turned the damage into chicken.
yeah. You
It's
know?
fine.
fill him in with chicken pasta.
I'm going to roll something.
I'm gonna fill
And I
out
want-
that man with so much chicken.
Gonna regenerate
Yes,
chicken.
Scarlet?
I want to preface this with higher is Jack living through this attack. It is not better for him. I need something more polarizing.
Oh.
Jack.
Let me just.
Jack.
I don't like it.
You gotta crack a few chickens to make a vampire, Jack.
Jack.
We're making the mother of all chickens.
It is like you wake up and you realize you're late for school and work. But here's what I'll say, right? You are up at 10. Right now, you are like Han Solo frozen in carbonite. You feel a tidal wave of chicken all around you. It is threatening to sweep you away. You don't know what happened. You don't know where you are.
This
Part
isn't
of
the
you
type
is
of coffin
scared.
a vampire wants.
Part of you is scared that the DBA debate is glitched out, and this is your new reality for the foreseeable future. With nothing to keep you company but your thoughts, the ability to stay frozen in the scent and taste of unknowable amounts of chicken.
Oh, there's also like a little, you hear a little voice like, oh boy, I can't wait to clean all this up. Yum yum, chicken.
I
got it.
it.
Oh, there we
Now,
go.
Before we get to Elena's turn, I need to ask something very important and somewhat disgusting. So, because I turned into a liquid,
Oh no.
am I
Are
sort
you
of
gravy?
carried out on the out from between the cars on like a chicken-based sort of tidal system? Like,
I'm gonna be honest.
I want to emphasize that's not like great for me because I'm off the train, but I just want, I'd be out from under the cars at least.
Iris,
Yeah.
Need God to fix this.
you are a liquid, right?
I am. No, now listen, I know what you're thinking, am I gonna become Chicken Woman? No, because Lucia, even as a liquid, has control over her body.
Iris, that is not at all what I am asking.
Yeah.
What I'm going to ask...
Uh-huh.
I think this is the stupidest ruling I've ever had in anything ever. So Iris, I'm dying to know, right? So, slimes, right? Like the race of creatures.
Yeah.
You know how they're like, they stick together, sort of, right?
Yeah.
You just became liquid. Would you, in theory, be spread out among the entirety of the chicken tidal wave?
Now, what I asked about is if the chicken carries me out from between the cars. As for how spread out I am, I feel like that's in the hands of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Scarlet. I think I don't have a say in that.
I'm a chef.
Iris,
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to do, right? I believe that this will answer every question that all of us had.
Yeah. No.
A soul for a soul, a chicken for a chicken.
He's big chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured.
It's like, oh, Christ.
Lucia, you don't want your epithet in this moment. You don't want it anymore.
This is definitely one of the worst things she's experienced.
Ooh, no.
But I have a plan. But it's Elena's turn right now.
Alright, so...
Wait,
Roche, yeah.
now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't this the end of
Yeah, no,
Elena's
that
turn
was
because they
Eight's
moved
action
over
at
this?
the end of Elena's turn, is what we just went through.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I
but-
apologize.
Oh, okay.
And she can just exit whenever she wants. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Would you just for future reference, would you imagine that the current top surface is someone she would be aware of?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Cool. But currently she's in the door space. The in between.
All right.
So
I think that I
my turn then, right?
Yeah, tenacious paste. I mean, Jack.
Alright.
I would
Hungry
like
Jacks?
to quickly comment. I think that this series of rulings was the worst series of choices I ever had to make as a GM. Tenacious Jack, it's your turn.
I
You are
am both
you are
sorry and
suffocating.
not.
You are in metal. You are frozen in carbonite, you know?
Alright, so I'm just gonna roll for him using his hair to just, stifle the bleeding, because he is still fucking bleeding.
That's true.
There we
That is
go.
true. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. For you, buddy, anything.
Alright, so...
The chicken tidal wave is continuing. I will mention when it stops.
Right. Okay, so... I'm stuck in metal and in chicken to confirm is the situation, or am I...
You got it in one ballast.
Okay.
Truly a fusion of, organic and inorganic material going on.
In which case...
It's important to note, right, the meal can be eaten as a bonus action to heal and to buff those who consume it. The amount of times it can be eaten, the amount of healing it has, and the kind of buff it gives are all relevant to the original strength and type of the thing cooked, and Ego's role to transform it. So, just keep that in mind when people start healing.
I don't know if we could physically do that right now. That's a...
Ego can.
Good for Ego.
Good for
8
you.
is outside
buddy.
of the oven.
So, I'm gonna assume I can't currently eat anything since I can't move. You would say that's correct, Scarlet, right? Just to make sure.
Yes.
All
I
right.
would say that is true.
Cool. Sounds good. I'm going to use Hair Hell because, his body can't move, but his hair is, it's literally hair, so he has more minute
hair.
control, and it can
Yeah,
move
yeah.
around. So he's going to use... He's going to use his hair to slowly maneuver to where his arms are. They're going to wrap around something, and he's going to use his fucking sword to carve this fucking chicken!
No. Okay. Give me
Slam that bitch in the oven, bake it till
I'm just
golden brown,
I'm
carve
just
it up for
imagining.
Thanksgiving dinner, bitch.
Recast anytime, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just like fucking puncturing a pressure sealed can from the inside.
Chicken guys, no!
Just up into us.
You know what, Gecko? That sounds like a wonderful idea.
You see a train coming over the horizon, but it's not smoke coming from the smokestacks, it's chicken.
Why did you want this weapon? Well, it's too dangerous in the wrong hands.
So what exactly happens, Scarlet?
So
Scarlet, this happens every time you run a bounty, and I'm so sorry.
why do you think I haven't run one in months? I want to make a...
This is just fucking circumstance too. It's just
One
not even like we were
fucking
trying
data
to.
bounty. I draw a card, and my soul is scattered like the fucking Dragon Balls. And
Like the
then
chicken
when
out
I
of the-
try to make a fucking birthday gift for Gecko, this happens.
Happy birthday!
I don't.
Happy birthday,
Here's your
Gecko.
birthday chicken.
Here's your birthday chicken. Fuck you.
Wow.
So.
Could have chosen
Jack.
any food.
Yeah.
It is like Yellowstone National Park up in this bitch. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Uh-huh.
You use your hair to carve out a portion. Oh no. Oh fuck. Okay. You use your hair to carve out a portion of the train, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like Yellowstone, it is, it just erupts. That's my point. Give me another roll, please, for your own safety.
Oh, thank God!
Why is this the highest
Jack.
roll I've gotten so far?
For a few moments, you feel your body being torn apart by the chicken force. But through the graces of Jesus Christ himself, you manage to get out. You stand up. Air quotes. The chicken still erupting. You are in one piece, and that is all I can say on that,
I think this is a bit more than a one piece. This is like a full bucket, I'm gonna have to say, Scarlet, I'm afraid.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
this is the full KFC deep fryer's worth.
So now, do we get to 8's turn?
I still have a bonus action I think you'll find.
You know what? I guess you're right. So what is
Alright, what are
I
you
would
doing,
like
bud?
to eat some chicken, in fact.
The supply is plentiful.
There is a lot of chicken. The portions are unreal.
I hate how Scarlet does this massive, like, cool ultra attack, right? And then Penny just goes, yes, but have you considered the following? Chicken!
I need you guys to know, I typed to Sansa, Seta is lucky that she died so early on. And I also typed to Amber, the worst sentence I have ever typed in regards to a TTRPG, which is, she has spread throughout the chicken ooze as part of a liquid solution.
So we're not even at the best part yet, right, guys?
Yeah, what does 8 think about all that?
Well, real
actually,
quick,
what's the
Jack
healing?
ate the chicken,
Yeah.
so how much does he heal, if any?
And what buff does he get relative to the strength of the attack and the a plentiful
Yes,
amount of chicken?
Scarlet?
Penny, understand my words when I say you are lucky that I am giving you healing at all. Jack, heal for 5.
That sounds
So, guys-
good to me.
So, guys, did you know that chicken has 1.8 milligrams of iron per 140 grams of chicken?
Oh no!
Oh, it's fine. 8's allergic to chicken.
It's fine,
That's
she'll
not
just roll,
that
it's,
much,
It's
it's
fine,
some.
she'll just roll a 2 on the iron collection, it's fine.
I do not know how to tell you this, other than the cool, armor of metal shavings and I-beams and steel is subsumed by poultry. She has a protective chicken barrier right now. And honestly, I think it's due recompense.
Yeah, makes sense.
8 cannot talk. If she attempts to, it is muffled by the sweet, sweet, wonderful, most common variety of poultry in the world.
It's pretty good. Ego's pretty good at.
What can I say other than this bitch getting 120 calories of sweet, sweet meat?
Yeah.
8 extends a hand.
Greasy hand.
Never say that.
Penny, please.
I'm sorry.
I want to go to bed.
I'll stop
This is
talking.
gonna be a fucking half an hour from my laughter alone. 8 is going to chicken Mancy. and make this general area like just this cone where the eruption of chicken is coming from. She's gonna try and just make the floor spiked and just try and have it dig into you. Okay.
Does she know where I am? I'm in the chicken.
She saw where you were. She knew where you were
She is-
before.
Penny. She is controlling the chicken as a whole.
She knows where we are, yeah.
She may not know where you are, but she knows where the chicken is.
She knows
it
where
would
the
be
chicken
harder to
isn't.
know. It would be harder to know where the chicken isn't. She gestures. Everyone around that large chicken geyser will be taking 4 damage.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it isn't.
How could I get myself out of this one?
No. Do not even think about it.
It's once per round.
I know, but don't even think about it.
I thought about it. I thought about
taking the 4
turning it into
damage.
gravy.
I have
I'm
a
gonna
plan.
turn you into gravy.
It's okay.
Swear to God, you're marrying this person, Iris. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to go through with this?
We'll see how this goes, yeah.
I've got a plan. Don't
Yeah?
worry.
Is it, is that 8's turn?
Well,
Yeah. Yes.
does your plan involve saving me right now
Yes.
before my turn? Okay.
So, I'm going to use my portal ability. If this works, I'm deciding that Ego is shunted to the other portal, which means that she's not by the chicken. Pog.
I suppose it works.
So portal 1, and then my other portal, I'm just gonna
The
put it.
steel.
So
the
I'd be up
steel.
here, right?
The steel around the chicken geyser is starting to morph like a crater.
These two eat.
You got anything, Tenacious?
I'm just taking the damage.
Alright.
I'm saving my anytime for a real attack.
Ego?
My turn, right?
My fury is infinite. And
Yeah.
you are lucky you have survived.
Sweet.
Don't do
Don't
it.
even ask.
Don't
Just
do
heal.
it, Penny.
Just
I'm
heal
still-
for 3. That's what I have to say on the matter. Heal for 3.
Well, I mean,
So you don't even need to ask about it.
Well, but like, do I get like a buff? Like, you know?
No, she already
No.
said you get nothing. You get the bare minimum. Because that's what you deserve. Now, is she, to clarify, is she still in the train cars or is she on top of them now, Roche?
I'd still be in them, I think, right?
That original portal was like in them.
Okay.
They'll
Yeah.
like reposition the portal next to that, but is generally just underneath their little umbrella.
Yeah, that doesn't really, like, affect my movement at all, because, you know, the Epithet Eater was able to just, like, go through whatever fucking size it wanted, and Ego can pretty much do the same. So, yeah, let's see. Let's let's 1, 2. It's probably not too safe to stay with the chicken, considering. Although, does she know where I am now?
Do you want to risk it?
Hold on. I have.
For the chicken biscuit.
All right. Do I drag her through chicken hell, or do I just make a very overpowered clone?
I think you drag her into chicken hell, frankly.
Kill.
That sounds good.
Man,
All right.
I'm just thinking about,
1,
like, this is like
2,
if
3,
Maple
4.
was forced to like change power set to chicken for some reason, and instead of a regular cake, it's just a field of fucking poultry.
Yeah.
All right.
This is horrendous.
All right.
Objectively.
Yeah.
I have thought about everything I'm doing here.
Okay.
I'm
what are you
going
doing,
to
Penelope?
send the tendrils out underneath her and just drag her through the chicken and under the train again.
No.
Okay.
Let's see.
I guess
Yep.
it works.
And then they are dragged towards Ego, which deals additional damage. Again, it's vague on that one. So now they are in chicken hell with me.
I guess they are.
Hi, how do you like chicken? You doing good? You alright?
You hear screams from the armor.
I see. Not a fan. Well. 1.
I have sent
Oh,
away
no.
one word in the past 4 hours.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Hello and welcome to my little sanctuary.
Hi, could you make sure that portal isn't there?
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It just dawned on me what kind of action 8 would take.
Is it a chicken action?
Is this the end of your turn?
I don't have other action economy, and I already used my bonus action to gain my funny healing from a chicken. So...
True.
I hope she does what I'm thinking she's gonna do.
Actually, I forgot! Oh wait, nope, sorry, I actually rolled a... No, just rolled 13 plus, not including the D being lowered. Yeah, okay. So... because this talent is bullshit. She's actually wrapped up by my tendrils and is stuck there.
Okay. Sure. You know... You want to know something horrible?
Yeah, sure.
This is one of those moments where it's like, I know what I would do with the power of the GM. 8 wants to get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think I know what she's gonna do.
I want to give this a roll.
Just gonna eat her way out.
There is an
You, Penny.
explosion. A second chicken geyser is formed. And she, lack of a better term, surfs out of it and then, like, hits the floor with just, like, more chicken flowing. It's more metal and grease and oil and bad shit is added to her collection. More metal pieces are flying around her. And, like, at this point, 15% of that metal is chicken. Is just super irony pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think it's important that I don't know if she saw Ego, right, when she was dragged next to her, or if the chicken, like, blinded her. But, like, you know that scene in One Punch Man?
Penny, what do you think can be seen in between? If you ever... 1 second. I'm gonna get a video because I need to point this out.
Please, God.
There's a video on YouTube called Crush Between Two Portals Experiment. And I want you all to bring it up and understand that this is what is this is what is in between the two train cars right now.
Mm.
It is a fractal of chicken. Existence itself is starting to break down within that space. This is possibly the most stressed the DBA database has ever been, and it's generated the universe before. Lucia, new chicken hits your, lack of a better term, face.
My being, yeah.
It is your turn.
Well, Scarlet, first of all, can I even get back to normal in the span of one turn? I wouldn't even blame you if you didn't let me. But if I can, then I will.
In one turn? God, no. In a few rounds? Maybe.
Oh, God. Alright, then. So... Alright, in that case, I probably can't do that idea, which is fine enough. Well, here's what I'm gonna do, Scarlet.
What are you going to do, Iris?
Since she can't reform herself all at once, considering the situation, instead, so that I don't flow out of bounds, I'm just gonna focus on, rather than reforming all at once, I'm gonna start reforming at, you know what, let's call it this point down here, specifically. And just from the fucking chicken tide, you all just see a liquidy arm come up and grab this wheel. And, and that's just to keep me in place. I'm going to start reforming in this square, so, you know, shrink me however much you think I could get done in one turn.
Yeah, you have, like, Siren Head proportions right about now. I will say, you get to be this small.
Okay.
You have been spread thin.
However, so that's my transform action, but with my main,
no.
yeah, with my main,
it just dawned on me what 8's next move would be.
Well,
and it's horrible.
I'm just gonna try my best. So, since I can't get up to the car and do my other plan, I'm just going to, with one arm is holding this wheel, the other arm kind of reaches up, still holding the gun that she picked up, and I'm just gonna shoot that bitch at
you're
8.
right. The word chicken was copy and pasted, so...
To rely...
So, should I roll for that, or, like...
Face her.
I don't know if any of us should do anything. I think
Come on, Scarlet. No, don't give up now. We're almost done.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm just gonna roll to shoot the gun.
Oh my god.
I'm just firing it in her general direction.
How would you even see her, is my primary question. It's an 18, so I'll let it work. It is... No, wait, that's a bullet! It gets absorbed into the chicken field!
I thought it was a flamethrower.
It's a flamethrower, actually. I'm a fool.
Oh, it's a flamethrower? I thought it was a gun.
Yes.
Oh, dog.
Oh, damn, extra roasted chicken!
Okay, just to No,
Yeah.
please. Just. I don't want to turn back time here or anything, but I wouldn't have picked it up if it was a flamethrower. I did ask if it was a gun.
Okay.
Can I have picked up, like, there was also a gun nearby. Could I have just picked that up instead?
There was. Yes, it works.
Yeah. I apologize. I'm not trying to retcon stuff. I did just
I understand.
Try to make sure it was a gun.
My question and comment still stands. It's a bullet. It is absorbed into the field of fucking magnesis.
Okay, she's got a magnetic fucking chicken field? Oh, fuck me, dude.
So...
Okay.
Its turn comes around, right? And... Again, it's like... Instinct tells her, get the chicken out of the way.
Chicken tells her otherwise.
The chicken tells her otherwise. That works. So, what happens next is... Velvetina. The portal area you're in, like, kind of squishes in a little bit. The two geysers are sealed. There is so much fucking chicken on the top of this train car. The side is like... almost like teeth. Like, nailed into itself so that chicken stops splurting out, right? Or, in other words, 8 has just created a pressure cooker of infinite chicken. And the pressure
infinite chicken in there?
I mean, it's just a really big
pressure-
chicken.
and the pressure will continue mounting until something happens.
Yeah.
And that's why I've saved my any time for now.
Velvetina, you are in the realm of infinite chicken.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I'm a little tired of this.
That's fair. I thought I made a pretty good meal, though. You know.
8 is whispering like a fucking insane person. I hate DBA. I hate DBA.
Can I
hate DBA
can
more
I
than
like
anything.
see them or like generically understand where they are?
They were in like that general direction-ish. That's the most you can say. And with the chicken, who knows where they are?
Alright, secondary question.
Yeah?
You would consider all this metal and horseshit objects?
I suppose I would. Why do you bring it up?
Alright, so, first of all, Vel's gonna hop in here, look around, bearings understood, hop out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
Back
say,
into the chicken
like,
realm.
actually, I'm not going back to the fucking chicken realm. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no. Velvetina is going to use press on the screen of reality. Now, I believe this would be the area, because I've just been increasing the area. This very pointed, huh?
I was saying bless you to Penny who sneezed.
Yeah. This deletes objects in the area.
Are you gonna fucking have her be crushed by the wave of new chicken?
Fuck, I didn't roll well. Also, that shouldn't have a +8 to damage. Unless my funny friend Ego wants to help me.
I can attempt to give you a +3, and by that I mean help you find out where you're like, you pull out the LCD screen, but like your hands are like too greasy to like push down, so she's gonna cover your finger in like a tentacle, and it's like one of those gloves that allows you to do stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And then the glove gets greasy. Fuck you.
The very specific thing with Vel, what they are wanting to do is hopefully this shit stops when their magnetic fuckery gets lessened, and because this deletes objects and it seems to be based on how much metal they have, this will remove their metal, so that like a TF2 engineer, they can't build shit.
Are you
All I did was
just
add 8.
doing it to 8? Or are you
I'm
doing it
hoping.
to the train car?
I'm hoping to just do it to 8, but the area is just really big.
I made it a 6 because that's as high as I can really make it. Unless Scarlet feels generous with the description I gave.
No, I do not. After what you've done to this combat, I do not feel kind today.
I don't think Scarlet is feeling very generous at the moment, no.
So what happens?
You remove the chicken iron, and that is all that you get.
Alright. I'm going back to my safe zone.
Can you move back to move?
End of turn.
Well, it's
Actually,
the
I
same
never
space,
technically
so-
left this space, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Iluna. Or, no, wait. 8, right, I forgot. You know?
You forgot you had some agency in what's going on, me too.
Some agency.
Yeah.
One at a time. She whispers, spitting tendies out she mouth. One at a time. 4, 6.
Oh, come on.
No.
I'm not up there. I'm liquid. I'm not up there.
She's going to try and use her arm like a wire sponge and absorb the juicy Lucia that is currently being expunged out the side. A little bit more polarizing just for my sake. 1d2. Okay. Lucia, there are no words on earth to describe how you feel as, like, 8 dips her metal-covered arm into you and, like, scoops up a decent portion of your you. I'm going to say take 8. Haha, as it is added to her iron collection.
Okay. However, I want to
Yes?
ask. I do
Mhm.
have something here. I want
Right.
to ask. Is she taking specifically, like, the iron and metals that would be found in the human body, or just, like,
No,
scooping
just
me out
just the you
generically?
juice. The,
Okay.
the you.
She's
all?
not being picky, she's just taking matter.
Yeah. And that's fine. So, what I'm gonna do then... Okay. Hey, guys. Do I go for the safer option, or do I try to do something fucky that is way riskier? You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Honestly, if I die, I'm free. So, here's what I'm gonna
I like
say,
the way you
Scarlet.
think.
She
Yes.
scoops up part of Lucia, but in response, Lucia is going to try to mutate. Again, she's very spread out, right? You know, it's not like, you know, she's
I
trying to
noticed.
reform herself, but she can't
I
do it all at once.
noticed.
However, on the specific part of her that she is scooping up, I am going to have that try to rapidly harden and condense so that it's like she's reached into taffy, scooped it out, and now it's like her arm is stuck to me. Like, I'm wrapped around her partially as she's scooping me out. And it's
me a
still
roll.
attached to me, so it won't do damage as well.
Yes. By a minor miracle, it works. This is horrendous.
Yeah, for sure. I've noticed.
You are wrapped around metal oil arm as oily, metally bad yourself. There is no greater punishment to hubris. Aluda.
So,
tired of your bullshit, that is.
She's using the exit.
Right.
Yeah.
That
A 2x2 door opens up and grease pours in. And she like hops out with like this look on her face, just like, what the fuck did you guys do?
Damn.
What the fuck?
You just see Lucia's fucking flesh mass wrapped around its arm, holding her in place. I've set you up for the tabletop, Lord of Geckos.
Hey, does anyone know how to quit the DBA base? Like, leave? Hey.
No, from all I know, you have to either win or get fucking murked, so...
Yeah, Elena just starts flaring up. Yikes. That didn't work.
No, it did not.
That's a real shame.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Elena is just gonna kick her behind. No, now she's specifically aiming behind the shins. In order to buckle one leg with the hope, praying to the Lords of Luck that when her kick lands and she buckles the leg, that her passive activates and she locks it like that, meaning she just expecting for her leg to come back down immediately, like as a reaction. It doesn't, and she just falls off the train and fucking dies. So let's see if that works. Oh, golly!
Oh, that's 8's favorite number right there.
So she makes
That's pretty good.
2 kicks of like locking her kneecaps in. So she just, because when someone kicks you under your feet, you go like, I'm gonna recover. So she does that, but she can't do it because there's locks on her legs.
Then you want to unlock and throw her off the train, hopefully?
No, I was imagining the kick would knock her, and then the lock would stop her from being able to not fall off.
Yeah, basically assuming 8 might lose their balance because of the fact that they can't readjust afterwards.
Look, if you want me to...
No. Given her current scenario, I do not see how she could get thrown off the train. Even if she got close, she'd just like metallic grappling hook herself to the side and be fine. Damage is damage is damage. That deals 5. Take 1 though. Now that you're close to her.
Only 200 more health to go, guys.
Don't joke.
It's okay.
I don't even think we've done that much yet.
Alright,
it's okay. I have a plan to at least make this bearable.
I know, we're all trying, but I was...
Penny, it's irreparable.
I don't
Yes,
think it
Lena?
is.
Now, I think I could have moved. Would you allow me, Scarlet, to have to have been here instead of here?
Sure.
All right, awesome. I'm taking it with me. So upon kicking her, locking her one of her legs. She's gonna fucking touch the ground. You're coming with me, and going into the in between, and then immediately on the next turn, pop out on the wall on the side, with her, in like a Hail Mary kamikaze.
Oh my god!
If Fiancé 15 work.
So, here's what happens, right? Lucia,
Yes.
you are sucked in the putty, right?
Please, God, make it stop.
This arm is a 50% steel and 50% you, right? And
I still think this is a better situation.
And upon 8's turn, she is sent out. Full force. I have a question. Does this also make it so that there's a hole in the train car so the pressure cooker stops?
Not really.
I assume it's
what
more like
what
a
she's
corridor.
doing is she's opening up a door to essentially in between space.
Yeah, no, it's just a basically surface level dimension between both sides. It doesn't actually
Okay.
pierce into it.
Okay. The area in between is getting warmer exponentially.
Because
Eight?
chicken? Because the chicken? Is that what you
Because
said?
the pressure
Chicken is
cooker.
being
Because
compressed.
there's infinite energy going on in between these two train cars. Garrooney.
Well, I'm not breaching that hole.
I know.
Yeah,
I am
and because
pointing
you're
it
not
out.
breaching it, it's being made worse, is what she's
You
saying.
Okay.
are there for a moment. You can
You
feel
feel
it heating up.
Okay.
8 is fired outward. But I'm going to give her a roll to grappling hook onto the train car. That works. She's getting dragged along. Lucia, you are the arm.
This is honestly fine. This is an improvement.
But
Just
But
give up.
but I
That
am
could
the
be said
grappling
to
hook.
us, Gecko.
You-
Yeah.
you are grappling hook, girl? So
That's fair.
8 knows that there is sentience on that there, right? She's going to just like mega spike the arm to just try and tear you apart, alright? Not great. Take 4 damage.
Alright, I'll take 4.
Tenacious Jack.
Yeah.
We are in hell.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Was that
And
before or after DR, real quick, Scarlet? Because I have
After.
the D. Oh,
I
okay.
know. You are spread a bit too thin.
Nope, it's
So, yeah.
understandable. Go on,
so
Mouse.
I'm afraid this is gonna be pretty bad for you, Iris, but I am ending this fucking bounty. As
I appreciate it.
Tenacious's hair wraps around his sword yet again. And it's going to extend forward and swipe through fucking Lucia.
Okay.
Alright, now roll 20. I would like to roll above a 5 on this, if you would be so
Now,
fucking kind.
before you do this, I understand, like, I don't care that it's bad for me. All I'm going to point out is that we've knocked her off the train before, and that did not finish her off.
She's pretty really wanting to be sticking to the train, because she can't catch back up again if she gets knocked off this time, because she already used the train to do that, which is why she tried to use you as a grappling hook. And if I cut you off...
Alternatively,
yes,
I do have a suggestion. Right? The pressure is building, right? If you just pierce it, then, you know... Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I have a suggestion. What my action I said was. I'm rolling for that action now, in fact.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
No!
You see, that's what I was expecting, because I'm not- we are in hell. You are correct, Scarlet! Alright, let me just spin the stamina cost for that.
I have a plan, it's okay.
That's right, you healed for 3 by being in the presence of chicken.
I'm not- no! That's a I'm on top! That's a pressure cooker,
right.
and I'm not using that bonus action either. So that's my turn!
I am going. 8 is going to try again. Mega spike her arm, try and get the sentience off of her arm.
So, I am going to use my anytime, because I can use my anytime to dazzle and confuse my enemy, and give them a -5 to their current roll.
Alright.
Come on, roll 20. I'm rolling the fucking die. There we go. So she got a
That
2
makes
on
it so that it doesn't deal any damage. And she has continued to get just ever closer to the end of this god-forsaken car. Ego.
I have a plan, Penny.
Okay,
If you can help me,
I
have a plan.
Well, here's the thing. I have one thing to say. So I've healed for 3, right? Because I am with the chicken. Right? The chicken isn't in this area, but I can just like reach out and grab some, right?
I mean, it's a pressure cooker. I think it might be being pushed into that area, or is that not how that works?
Fair. That's fair. So here's the thing. Right? What would you like me to do before I mention what I can do to remove the chicken problem entirely?
Sorry, what was the question? Sorry.
What would you like me to do before I remove the chicken problem?
I apologize, right? Now, here's the thing. Do you mean the chicken problem as in the pressure cooker that's been created?
Well, depending on what Scarlet allows with my wording on what is considered an attack, I mean all of it.
Here's the thing.
Equivalent
I don't
exchange.
want you to fix that. If anything,
Okay.
I'd like you to make it worse. However, first, here's your first priority. Get me an 8 onto the top of this train, and if you can, restrain 8 in any way possible. And also, save your fucking roll boosts or rerolls or whatever you have for my turn, because I promise I can end this. I promise you.
God.
That's completely fair.
Just anything you have, anything to accomplish that goal, and I promise I will get us out of here.
Alright. So, firstly, Roche, this leads to the top of the train, right?
That was leading. The thing is,
Or
I
is
don't
this
know
all
where...
under the train?
It's all under, I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have my anytime. I could make new one.
How sealed is the edge of the train?
It's pretty sealed
Pretty
from
damn.
what was said.
It's like welded together, basically.
Yeah, because she welded it so that it would do this right now.
Alright. I don't think I can get you on the train. Unless well, I guess I can swim through the chicken and bring you into the chicken with me.
I don't want that. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Do you?
So unless I am sent outside the train by perhaps Vel, then I cannot do anything.
I can just kind of do this. Vel's gonna attempt to use Voop to use a portal to get to the top of the train.
Alright.
Alright. It works, thank gods above.
Alright.
See,
so
I don't want the chicken vented because I'm going to pull a general on this woman. Yes,
Alright. So, alright, so I guess I will move here now. So 1,
Uh-huh.
2, 3, 4, 5. It's unfortunate that I have 20 points to spend on my weapon
Uh-huh.
that I can't use. So I could drag you to me with that, but it'll cost. Okay. All I can do is just, yeah, I can just use drag down under on you, and try not to do any damage, but that'll be a little bit hard. Oh, wait, no,
Okay.
I'm stupid. No, fuck it, I'm actually stupid, hold on. I am going to, make a light whip, right? Like a hard light whip.
Yeah.
0 damage, 20 range.
Alright. I guess
Wrap it around 8
and
and Lucia, and just drag them onto the train. Bam.
double digits, 11. I will
Oh,
allow it.
It's not.
This happens.
Sorry, it's I was putting my points in various places, but it's. I changed my mind before.
Yeah,
It is
sure.
it is 20 range.
Uh-huh. She retracts the arm to be closer to herself.
Thank you. Yep.
She is going to try and...
And I'd make sure that Lucia is at least within 4 spaces.
Okay.
She is attached to the arm.
Okay.
Tenacious Jack Punch. Yes, perfect damage. Take 16.
Alright.
Alright,
Alright.
Lucia, please let us be released from this
Alright,
eternal
Scarlet.
prison.
Scarlet,
Yeah.
I first of all, I need to just apologize infinitely. I killed this woman once, and now I'm going to do it again, but infinitely more stupid. Scarlet, I have a
I'm used
question
to
for
it.
you. How's this
What is your
pressure cooker
question?
feeling right about now?
Pretty pressured, pretty cooked.
Alright. Then, I have just a couple things I want to do, right? First of all, I'm going to use genetic
Yeah.
mutation. I'm going to genetically mutate myself as a free bonus action to just... Again, I am staying as this fleshy, sticky taffy, reinforced by iron bone, as I have done already throughout this combat. I am going to mutate myself such that I wrap around 8 and hold her in place so she can't go fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? I have paid 2 as a bonus action to do that, to make sure she is staying in place. I will also roll my anytime. To just further cement myself to this woman. I am holding her in place on this fucking train car, alright?
Alright.
And then, I am touching her. So I'm going to inject her with a new mutation. That mutation comes in 2 primary components, but I assure you, they are a single change and it is happening at precisely the same moment.
Okay.
The first component of this change is that 8's legs become incredibly long, sharp spikes made of just sharpened bone and flesh. And the second component of that change, happening at precisely the same moment, is that they become incredibly long, jetting downwards into the train car.
Yeah.
Here's the roll.
Oh no. Is that
Yep.
it then?
Yep. So her legs jet down into the train car, which is incredibly pressured and full of intense heat and energy. And the only place for that energy to go is up through the new holes that were just created.
How do I begin? Right. It's very interesting, right? 8 screams and anger and pain. No, damn it! No, this isn't how this was supposed to go! I'm supposed to live! You don't understand who I am! You don't know! I've sacrificed to... And her anger and rage and fury is all undermined by the fact that she's getting the world of light treatment through chicken. 8. 8. 8. The metal starts to get carved away as her composure starts to slip. And then, well, skin starts to flay off of her. And the thing that is left before it naturally despawns is a horrifically oily, muscly monstrosity, still covered in a variety of spots in iron and chicken.
Sorry.
Damn, dude. I think you did her worse than how she got did in real life.
I knew you were gonna do it. I knew you were gonna do it. Oh.
You know, I'm really glad that I psychically predicted that this is what you wanted to do. I was gonna turn the chicken into ice cream.
No, you weren't. That's what I have to say.
Scarlet. Now,
What?
obviously we're not getting rewards, but how many stats are we losing?
Which epithet do I lose? Is it recipe?
Well, here's the thing. This was still a time investment. This was still a combat. But you know what you guys don't get? The item that you otherwise would have gotten for completing this.
We don't deserve it.
was-
We deserve nothing.
I just didn't want all of us to die, so I turned
We
the
can
thing into
lose
chicken.
bounties. We don't have to do these things. As you were saying, Scarlet.
No, I'm not changing her back before you ask, Iris.
That's fine.
Man, I was really looking forward to the item.
You know what, Roche? That's great. But sometimes you don't deserve it, you know?
No, give everyone else the item. Just not
No.
me.
No. It's a simple item. You'd forget about it in 5 days anyway. How many league points is this worth? I don't know.
Picture of a chicken.
8. Ballast. Please do the outro.
Yeah, you know, we've had a time here. I will not call it many things. I will just say we have had a time, because that is what we've had. We've had roughly... Let me just do some, let me just check the Twitch right now. We've roughly had 3 hours, 54 minutes, 58 seconds and counting worth of time here today. Tonight. Other time words that you would like to use. If you would like to have time be spent with us, in whatever way that entails for you, join our Discord server, Fine Dining, with such delicious meals as roast duck, roast chicken, and roast potential.
That's what 8 is.
Oh, I forgot I had 7 moves the whole time.
I think we really did ate her. I was trying to figure out the joke. Goodbye to chat, everybody.